Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back once again to D&D. This is episode 2. If you haven't watched the first one, then it'll be the previous video. You'll probably have seen it. Come on, people, get with the times, follow the numbers. Anyway, last time we met with the strange magician known as Ligarius, who lives in the tower and is kind of crazy. And you went and collected a cat statue for him up in the forest, which ended up being an actual cat he just turned into a statue, which was kind of strange and horrible, mean to be honest. And we left off with you leaving his office, telling you to shoo and stuff. Since then, you went to bed in the tower. I will now show you a new area of the map that I haven't shown you. This is on the first floor. You can see there are 4 guest rooms.
There you go.
Ooh, 4 guest rooms, and there's how many of us?
There are 6 of you.
6.
That is why also in the tower, at the bottom of the tower, there is another load of rooms. I'm not sure if you can see them.
There you go.
There are 3 rooms. One of the people in those secondary rooms was Ren, who hasn't appeared yet this morning, because we're starting this off in the morning of the next day. Who else was also up there in one of those spare rooms? Would you reckon?
I might be up there, sure.
Okay, you are up there as well. So we are joining a crew down on the bottom floor, where I can also pull off this one as well, and show you on the ground floor, you are in here, the dining room, which was that other door.
Look at that. It has one.
Yeah. So, we're joining you around the dining table for breakfast. Unfortunately, Ren has not appeared yet, but the rest of you have. For breakfast.
Unfortunately.
Hold on. Someone is... Well, someone's calling me. Give me a second. I have to cancel that.
Timing!
Timing! That's gonna be,
Professionalism!
That's gonna be on the recording, because that was a call via Hangout.
Totally
My
professional.
Wrestle
Well, that's just
Totally
a
professional.
mark of professionalism, that, right there.
So yes, you are all round the dining table for breakfast.
Yum yum.
And
I ordered.
sitting
Yes,
around the
and-
breakfast table, we do actually have some artwork for that, don't we?
Yes!
Which I'm going to switch over to right now.
And I would like to clear my throat and say, my comrades.
No one
Nobody
I look
else!
to the, okay, we look to the rest of the silent members of the table rather expectantly, like, well?
It would seem we're all sort of suffering from everyone is hungry and no one likes to talk syndrome.
Yeah, there's food on the table. I don't care.
I'm not going to say anything until everybody's introduced themselves.
Zoop!
There's soup. I'm Vendros.
Right, will you...
That doesn't make it better. Yeah, my name is Vendros.
Wyron likes the good soup.
He's just like, I just like soup.
Right, I'm going to in-game just sort of give Abria a bit of a poke and go, and you?
Banania. I'm a traveling bard.
What is up with you, Tove? What's going on?
Because I know what the luggage is, and it's, don't anger it.
No, do not anger the luggage. It is vitally
Do
important.
not anger the luggage.
I wrestle the luggage.
No, you don't.
Bad idea, bad idea.
The luggage
Double
goes
plan.
Mario 64 piano on your ass.
Jesus.
How do you feel about wresting a mimic?
Don't know up. Didn't try it.
A mimic that's like twice your level. Although that's just level 2.
Don't care. That didn't stop me last time.
So you're enjoying a nice breakfast.
Yes.
Any sort of food you're on specifically? But we know one of you is on soup.
Yes. And personally, I'm not having anything. I've got a glass of milk that I'm sort of idly handling.
Okay, Brooke.
I have a bowl of fried rice and a cup of tea.
Sausage, a bit of bakery, more beer.
I have to close the window, sorry.
Nothing against a counter half.
Okay, I think I'm going through the water way too quickly. That's my 4th glass.
Jeez.
So,
yes,
what is the day going to have in store for us?
Well,
I have my suspicions as to what the wizard is going to put us through, but...
As you are discussing, the door flies open, and the wizard strides in, staff in hand, with a big billowing cloak looking like it's covered in stars.
Here we go. Here we go. He's got his town clothing on.
Did you bring me seconds?
No, shut up! I'm not the cock.
You look
I'm
good
it for my.
You're not a cock.
The wizard walks over and smacks you over the head with the staff. You disgusting filth!
Oh god damn it, that's really so unproductive today.
Tell me that's not gonna. Tell me that's gonna give some 1 point of damage.
You take 1 point of damage, Rob. Being
Fantastic.
smacked over the head with the stick.
I
Very
laugh
big.
at this whole debacle with a sort of hollow, rattling laugh.
Well then, you had a nice sleep, I suppose.
Yes. Very
Uh,
good sleeps.
You, the Fiffle, was it? Are you
Yes.
alright? How are you doing?
Oh, I am quite.
Wink. I forgot I left a plant in that room she went in last night. She's got quite the issues, shall we say.
Oh, you didn't, did you?
Yeah, it's with that. You know the plant, don't you?
You-
Not fun.
You absolute madman!
Oh, I forgot it was in there!
What kind
How,
of crap?
how do you forget something like that?
You know, I'm old.
It's 10
Good
feet
for-
tall!
I know, but I thought it was in the other one.
I almost choked on my
The other
soup.
room with the other 10 feet tall murderous man-eating plant.
I almost choked. What kind of rooms do you have here?
Oh, yeah, that was one of the storage rooms upstairs. I'm sure your friend here will tell you all about how the fact she slept in hammock last night.
Aye, the guest rooms.
Yes, they were filled with many interesting items.
Yeah, I throw all sorts of things in there.
Anything
but yeah,
shiny?
she went in the room with the man-eating plant, and she got a little bit nibbled.
Is there anything shiny in these rooms?
No, stop it. No, bad forest, no, bad forest, no.
I am afraid the items were rather covered in dust. Not much shining through.
Anyway, I have some things for you to do today. First up,
Wink.
oh, Bing!
Bang indeed.
That was
What?
weird.
Jargon.
What was that, Rob?
It was magic.
What?
You went Bing.
Yeah,
I think it
that's a prob. That's when my microphone reconnects.
Ah. Okay,
You and
anyway,
your microphone.
back to my work. Yes, I have some tasks for you today. First of all, I thought you might like to head into town, maybe get yourself some supplies. And he looks over
Doing
to
good.
you specifically, Jargon.
Yeah, I'll have some more water.
Just like, with the very
I'll have another
puppy
cup of
dog eyes look to it.
Yes.
And you know exactly what he's going to ask you. Could you get us some grocery supplies?
Wait, what?
Say
I need some
please.
groceries. Please.
With a little more conviction.
Oh, come on! I just need a few.
As in,
Come on,
maybe 20 or 30 so.
No, this one's different. I got an order off from what's her name again? I've forgotten her name. Why do I always forget?
Thank you.
Damn me.
Get the gnome to do it or something.
No, Lay! I need you to go see Lay at a shop, Beetlejuice. The Beetlejuice store. I need you to go in there. Get me some interesting thing. Really interesting.
Give me the bloody list already.
Alright. It's only one thing. Here.
I give the dwarf a look. Get the gnome to do what now?
Not you.
Anyway, come on. We've got to go upstairs. We've got a portal to go through to get you into town. Save you a bit of walking. And he swooshes round and walks off out of the door immediately.
Why do I get the feeling we shouldn't trust this portal?
We're going to need to start thinking with portals.
I see no problem with walking.
I'm going to just take and have a look at the paper. With whatever on.
The paper looks like a very scrawled, handwritten note with a signature on it, and seemingly asking for a certain item. But considering how terrible the handwriting is, you can't really read what it is.
So it's like a note written by me.
Or a doctor.
Or me.
A doctor or a teacher.
This is my handwriting, man.
Yes, and if I can pull up...
I can read that.
Fine. Let's see. What's the...
You know, it's practically a requirement for doctors when they graduate, if they cannot...
Ta-da!
I can read that.
Yeah, no, I can read that.
Anyway,
But you
I
cannot
pocket the
Everybody
note.
who plays don't mind.
I hope that the store owner will be able to decipher these scrawlings.
Hopefully. So, are you going to follow the mad wizard up the stairs?
Yeah,
get
I'm
me a
gonna,
bowl of
I'm gonna
soup.
get up and follow him.
I get me a bowl of soup before
May
leaving.
I look at it? I want to see if I can decipher the scrawlings. I know quite a few languages.
As you get up with your bowl of soup, Winslow, the cook shouts out to you, "Make sure you bring it back, the bowl!" And you see a very bulky-looking orc in like a pink overalls waving at you.
Half orc or an orc?
No, orc, full orc.
Thank you. Probably have another
He has
glass of water.
very long flowing hair, though.
Absolutely
Second bowl of soup.
wonderful.
Second bowl of good soup.
I'm glad you like it.
It's
Bring
very
back
good.
the bowl, though.
You
Right.
shall.
As Fiffle joins me going up the stairs to the wizard, I hand her the note at her prompt.
Okay. You can have a go at trying to decipher this.
Yeah,
Uh,
I've read a couple of scrolls in my life.
yeah. What would I count that as? Probably investigation. So, give us a roll.
Yeah.
See if you can
Investigation
decipher.
probably, but considering he's a wizard, maybe Arcana.
Find investigation first.
Okay. Oh, 5. Nope.
Yeah, you can't read this. It's just scribble. He's just scrawled this onto the piece.
I know many languages and have read many scrolls in my life, but I fear this escapes me.
I take the note back, just...
Okay, as you reach the second floor once again, you come out onto the main hallway, and as you come around the corner, out onto the balcony area, there's a door into a larger room, and the wizard's waiting at the door. And as you can see here, it is here. Ta-da! The stairs are like here. You can see them.
There's a training room.
Yeah, it's a training room. It's also
Training
next to the
room.
enchanting room that he just mentioned to you. This is where you can do some training and such over time when you're not going out fighting horrible beasties. But it's also where the portal room is. Because it's part of the training room. Alright, let me dial it in. And he goes over to like what seems to be some sort of weird arcane symbol console thing. He starts pressing them all down. You can just see like little sparks of magic shooting all across this large rectangular gateway that seems to go nowhere. Right then, you know where you're going, right? You can take them round, can't you? You bag of bones, you.
Aye.
Good. Be quick about it, though. I've got a job for you later that you need to come back here for, so I can brief you on it.
Oh, be quick about it, he says.
Well, it's only one item. Come on. And at that, the portal springs to life, and like it seems to like tear open until it covers the entire gateway. All right, there you go. Dialed in.
Just to be clear, are the rest of you, have you followed us as well, or is it just me and Jurgen?
Yes, I've been
Supposedly, yes.
Yes.
I've just been eating my.
So yes, you're all there. All right, off you go. Enjoy.
I shake my head a bit and just go through the portal.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I follow. And when we're through, I mention, what an eccentric man.
Eccentric
Saying
is
something.
being nice.
You find yourself in a very dusty, old-looking room with large stone walls and what seems to be like a giant wooden wall area with a little handle on it. Of course, Jargon knows what this is, and Jargon's been here a few times before where it pops out. So, I'm guessing you're taking the lead.
Yeah, I'm going ahead, opening it up.
Now this is what I call door-to-door delivery.
Yeah, you open it up, and you find yourselves coming out of what seems to be a library wall. It's a hidden door behind a bookcase.
Oh no!
And you're in a small office. Now, it seems to have not been used in quite a few years.
Is home away from home?
If I was on Pina, I would be amazed and wanting to have a go at these books, but I'm not. So
Once
look
again,
at 'em.
there's a set of stairs. You immediately walk down them. I'm guessing, Dragon.
Yeah.
You walk down,
We'll just go
come
for
out at the bottom, and you're currently at the foot of a very large castle at the top end of the city. This is, of course, the castle of the king and queen, and what you've just come out of is the court's wizards' quarters.
Oh, it mean I can wrestle the king. Awesome.
Oh God!
Good luck with that. I would love to see you try.
Considering the whole place is swarming with paladins and all of that.
Yeah, I would like to see you fight good old King Greycastle. That would be fun.
Oh wow.
You're at the
Just
gates of the
smoosh
castle, and there is a long winding path that leads down towards the entrance of the city. And you can see there's a sign marking this as the Ingot Run, this road. It's the main street of the city and where pretty much all the shops are.
I pull out the note again, have a bit of a look at it, and just... Alright, well, suppose we better get this done first. Anyone tagging along?
Sure.
I may as well.
Yeah.
Right, this way.
Give me a chance to see the town.
You know that Beetlejuice, the Beetlejuice store is just a little bit further on from here, down a side street.
Right, so
It's quite an odd place, considering it's a very creepy and dodgy shop, shall we say?
Yeah.
Well, you know, suits the wizard.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll just head there, and as we walk there, I brief the others a little bit about the shop, emphasizing, don't touch anything.
Why?
You're gonna
So
regret it afterwards, and I'm not sewing your arm back on.
You come to a very old and rickety building. It seems to be being rebuilt multiple times out of varying materials. It currently
Not
has
necessarily compatible materials.
Yeah, not necessarily. Some bits are even floating off a little bit, like floating in the air slightly in one of the corners, which is quite odd. The door is a wooden door that seems to be missing a good chunk of the top of it and the bottom of it, seemingly torn off. And
That
some
is
very
unusual.
odd sounds from inside, such as little bits of growling, insect noises, puffs of sounds like some sort of steam sort of rising out of somewhere. It's weird.
Unusual store.
Very unusual.
I finish up my bowl of soup and, give it a little flick to get it all clean and put it in my pouch, my backpack.
Okay.
I go up to the door and whack on it a couple of times and yell in a sort of asking voice, "Safe!"
Yeah.
Right, I open up the door.
The door creaks open. The door creaks open on its own.
Right, in we go.
So you head inside, and you find yourself in a reasonably large building, to be honest, for what it seems on the outside. It's filled with old, rotten wooden shelves, filled with all sorts of obscure and strange things. There's apparently an offer currently going on a large tub filled with toenails. A reasonable price.
If you want that.
There's a big display at the back filled with lots of little boxes filled with insects and spiders, other creepy crawly things.
Wouldn't that be horrible if that was a thing where it's like the magician's like, I'll give you 1 copper for every toenail you bring me, or every 10 toenails you bring me.
Yeah.
And that's like people around the kingdom are saving their toenails for a single copper.
There is the biggest thing you notice really is the set of cages. There is one medium-sized bird cage right near where you go in, where it seems to be like some sort of parrot is perched there. But as it turns its head to you, you see it actually has 4 eyes.
Cool.
Blinking away at you. And in the go on.
Yeah, with the top of toenails, I can only presume that it is for shipbuilding.
Shipbuilding?
Okay.
Yeah. In Norse mythology, there's a great ship of the underworld that's built entirely of toenail clippings from people.
Lovely.
Yeah.
There's also another cage that seems to be some sort of very thin-looking dog. But instead of having the usual 4 legs, it has 6.
Okay, so it's Nadir. Okay.
As you watch it, it walks forward a little bit towards you, and then immediately disappears and reappears at the back of the cage again.
What the?
Don't mind that.
Huh? What?
Don't mind the dog.
What?
And
voice.
as you see, you look over. There's a large desk with a figure in a very, very heavy, disgustingly grey cloak, even. And it's at this point that the smell hits you. Not a pleasant smell. This person probably hasn't washed in months, if not years.
Oh, delightful.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you want? You don't look like the usual lot of buy my toenails.
No toenails for us.
Zorath.
Yes.
How bad would you say the smell is?
Oh.
I mean, is it past the point of that you'd probably want to make sure we can actually hold our lunch?
You can still hold your lunch now, but it's not pleasant.
Have you ever been next to a person who hasn't bathed for a week but has done a lot of 24-hour workloads and sort of physical work in between that? I have.
Yeah, what I'm currently imagining.
It's not terribly nice. I'm
smell
imagining
you
that
get.
magnified by 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm currently imagining the smell you get on one of our public buses when you sat next to that one really old fat guy.
Yeah.
You know that guy.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, it's not very good.
It's
Anyway.
not very nice.
Anyway, so what do you want?
Alright, big man. One of these.
Man,
And I whack it onto the...
don't like you. tell feminine beauty whenever you see it. You see like a very long pointy nose with a crooked bit on the end, poking out of the cloak.
I stop for a second, look up, and then apologies, right.
Thank you, you bag of bones, you.
Oh, watch it.
What?
And then I hand her the note and say, this.
Ah, Wizard wants something again, does he? She takes the note, and you see her drop down completely out of sight from where you are.
I look around some.
And she seems to go in the back somewhere.
I head back towards the dog. Just
Okay.
Slightly curious.
Yeah, so the dog is still there. It's not making much noise, but it keeps wandering about and then teleporting to a different spot in the cage and then wandering some more.
Teleporting dog.
I'm gonna look around at the any other different animals in this place. I've already seen the four-eyed parrot and the six-legged teleporting dog. Let's see if there's any more.
I start looking for shiny stuff.
Of course.
Okay.
Zora, do I sort of... Do I notice Winslow's intentions?
You can try to.
Perception!
Roll a perception
No, this
to see
would
who
probably
noticed.
be insight. If notice intention.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for insight then.
Oh, no. Worthless. I get a 3, and that's with my +4 insight.
What?
Well, no, sorry, a 7, because I rolled a 3.
Yeah, so you don't notice. You don't notice at all.
I'm just waiting over at risk.
Okay, since you mentioned it first, Abri, did you say you were looking for stuff as well?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, so do you want to roll an investigation to see if you find anything interesting?
I just realised I don't have my dice out.
That's probably a good idea to have your dice ready.
Hang on. What are we rolling?
D20. If I don't say, always
No, I
assume
mean,
D20.
like, what for?
This is a perception.
Okay.
No, investigation, sorry. Investigation, sorry. Wrong thing.
16 plus... Yeah,
16 plus...
sorry.
16, is that everything? You don't have any. You don't have any investigation bonus.
It's your int bonus.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah, +5, sorry. So, 19.
19. Okay. Go on.
Did we heal during the night?
Yeah, you took a full rest.
Yeah,
Okay.
long
You
rest.
rested. The only person who isn't at fault at the moment is Rob, because he got bashed over the head with the stick.
Oh.
He's been very quiet, actually.
Yes, that's weird. Maybe
No,
it's
no,
my...
I'm still there.
Go
Still
to his
alive.
there. Just checking.
Yeah, the thing
I
is,
know,
I am 6 hours behind. I have to do stuff next to it.
Okay, so with a 19, you do find things interesting. Let's see what we can get. Fine. I need to go into a book for this. Let's go for...
Jargon, your microphone went kaput.
Yeah, I turned it off because I had to cough. And then I realised that, oh, no, it's not going to work because I'm capturing the microphone separately from Hangouts.
Ooh, excellent. I'm looking up things for you to find. Hold on. What's this?
Oh, and by the way, if you ever need, if you ever have questions, Zorath, on where somebody gets hit,
Yep. Oh, you have your dice.
I have to die.
Excellent.
What, you have to die?
Well, Abria, you find yourself on a shelf a strange glass sphere.
Oh.
It's a very odd thing. It's perfectly spherical and is
Calling me again.
surprisingly clean compared to everything else.
Interesting. I still make no move to touch it, like, considering the advice from earlier.
Fair enough. Okay, who was next? It was Tove. You were looking for stuff. What were you looking for exactly?
Animals and stuff. Like, we already saw the four-eyed parrot and the six-eyed bird. See if there are any other interesting critters around here.
Okay, go on. Roll those investigation. See what you can find. I will switch books now. See what else I can find.
6!
Oh, you don't
Why
find
am I rolling so low this campaign?
You don't find anything particularly interesting except for what seems to be a collection of bats, all in a small cage, flapping about and squeaking. They don't seem much different from normal bats, though.
Yeah. Well, then I just walk around with my hands behind my back to not touch anything.
Ah, April went red.
Yes. Oh,
Sorry.
no, she's not. Why did he go red?
Hangouts brought me at the call.
Ah. Okay, Winslow,
Yes.
you were looking for shiny things.
Shiny things.
Okay, investigation, go.
Investigation.
Yes.
21.
Ooh, you find a very shiny
Shiny.
thing.
You find a polished mirror.
You find in the back of a shelf, you see something glimmering, and I'm guessing you want to grab for it. It looks quite shiny. There's something glimmering at the back of a shelf. You can't quite see what it is though.
I am cautious and actually look at it. I
Taking
look
a
at
look-
it first.
Taking a look, you can see what seems to be a silver and gold plated item. You can't quite tell what it looks like, but you can see it's covered in like silver and gold, and there seems to be a small ruby that you can see on it as well. It looks very fancy. Are you gonna pull it out?
Yes.
You pull it out and you find that this actually is a gold and silver coloured beetle-like gem. With two rubies implanted as the eyes.
Oh God! Not a bug again. I remember the last time.
As you put it on your hand, the wings open up and it flies into the air. It flies off a little bit.
Bzzzt.
It's just flying. It just starts flying a little bit around the store.
Do I notice this?
Yes, you do.
I turn and
Yeah,
just.
it would be
and
hard
just
to
go,
not miss this.
What did I tell you?
You hear a and then a door slams shut, and you see this very small figure in that grey cloak that you saw earlier running towards where the bug is currently at, with a large-looking net. Goes, catches the bug, picks it up, slaps it on the head, and then puts it back where it was. And he goes, and then the little figure goes up to Windsor and goes, "Don't touch the bug of horse!
It's shiny.
I know it's shiny. It's all point.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
You're not supposed to."
Yeah.
And she rushes back on her little feet, opens up the door again in the desk, and then goes through.
She's
Basically, it's a
inside
very
the
tall.
desk.
Basically, it's a very tall area where she's currently doing all the where the counter is. But she goes in through a little door at the bottom, and then climbs up some stairs to get up so she can be above the counter.
Oh wow.
She's a very small halfling.
Oh, a small halfling.
like 2 foot, if that.
A half of a half.
So my initial image of her was completely wrong. You said a figure with a large black cloak, and I just instantly assumed this sort of looming figure.
Yeah, that's what it looks like when she's behind the counter. And she's quite high up.
Yeah.
But when she then goes out the little bottom, and it's like a little tiny figure in a giant cloak, just floating along
Oh
behind her.
my God.
It's just like something in between a halfling and fairy?
Maybe. Who knows?
Feegle. She's half Feegle.
A what?
Just the look on your face, Tove.
Because
Anyway,
I know what the Nakmak is,
Yeah.
and they are
Yeah.
not to be messed with.
So you hear that, and she's climbing back up the stairs, and then she looks over at you, Dragon, and goes, "Right, I've got it in stock here." And she hands you a box.
Sorry, I missed that. I had to open a window.
She's climbed up. She's back behind the desk, and she goes, "I have it in stock. Here you go." And hands you a box.
Okay, I take the box.
Ooh, this is a heavy box.
Why is all that noise coming from?
What the fuck?
What was
Ebra!
that?
What?
What was that?
I have no idea.
You were
It was
doing
coming from
something.
you.
It sounded like a saw.
Yeah, why are you sawing wood?
My window's not open, so I have no idea.
It sounded like you were rubbing something
Dragon.
out, maybe on your desk or something.
Or rubbing your
No.
microphone against something.
1
Weird.
second.
Oh, anyway, I take the box.
Yep.
It's very heavy.
Yep.
Does it have any markings on it, or is it just a box?
No, it's a plain brown cardboard box.
Cardboard.
All that's on
Cardboard.
it is a little sticker that says "Do not open unless sanctioned to do so."
Ah, well, I'm not, so I'm not gonna.
Nah.
It's
Hmm.
not shiny,
I
so
want
I'm not
to know
going
what
to.
that is.
What was that?
Do I want to know what that is?
I think you do.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I'm not gonna ask because she obviously knew what it was, and he obviously knows what it was, and I just want to get rid of it.
Is that everything? Do we need anything else?
Shiny!
Aye, for
Yeah,
the old man,
everything's
right?
shiny.
That's it.
Shut it, you! Get out my shop, you! Not allowed.
Shiny!
It's
I am
dangerous.
again.
And she flicks her hand, and an invisible force pushes Winslow through the shop and out of the door.
What did I miss?
Small people are not meant.
But people going shopping and Winslow being shoved out of a weird, terrible store,
Okay.
basically.
Out.
Yep. So, anything else I can do for you lot?
Not at present.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, then I want to shut up for the day, so you lot go.
Right, wait up.
You exit the Beetlejuice shop.
Box successful. We out.
Yeah.
You have the box. Now you are back on the you're back on the main road. You're back on Ingot Run. There are a variety of shops down here. If you would like to go looking for shops.
Shiny!
What could we possibly need?
Would you like me to go down the list of shops you can visit today?
Yeah, we can just troll down the street a bit, see what's around.
Yeah.
Okay, so you begin walking down the street. The first thing you come past, since you've just come out of the Beetlejuice shop, is the general store. You can see there is a lanky-looking human in a standard work attire behind a counter, currently serving what seems to be a half-orc, as they are buying their daily food and stuff. But there is also, you can see on the walls as you're going past the windows, you can see inside there's like ropes and a few little weapons, nothing too big, but mainly this looks like general supplies you may need. You can probably get in here. Next along is a very interesting looking place, because it looks sort of like a mini version of Lagaris's tower.
Huh.
It's quite out of place compared to other things, because it looks quite
Yeah,
magical.
that it is.
So magic
there
shop.
There's a big sign on the front that seems to be floating in midair, reading as the Mystery Palace.
Oh dear.
And underneath it says "Run by the Fabulous Milo."
Well, at least it does.
Fabulous.
It's a
At least it does-
fan.
At least it doesn't say the Mystery Shack.
No, it does not say that.
Do they sell mystery machines?
That would be awesome.
Across the way from that is a store that's making a lot of noise. There's a lot of whirring and smoke coming from it. And there's a big sign made out of cobbled together pieces of metal, lining it as Gimbal's Mechanical Wonders.
Right,
You recognise immediately that the guy behind the counter is that very same gnome.
I knew I recognized that name.
It's Gimbal, who it does live at the tower. How he's got here so quickly is probably through that portal you just went through.
Yeah,
but he is currently serving. He currently has a lot of interesting inventions on display, and is currently tinkering away at a machine in the back. There also seems to be a very small furred head currently at the counter.
A what?
A very small furred head.
A shot?
On the counter, at the counter, behind the counter.
At the counter, behind the counter.
Right.
Is it fur or
poking up. Fur,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, fur. Head with fur.
Yep. Poking up from behind the counter.
Right, so it's not like he's actually got a severed head on the counter.
No, you'd probably find that in the Beetlejuice store if you were finding it anyway.
Yeah.
Next, there's like a nice open area where there seems to be a small park in the middle, and across from that seems to be two shops quite out of the way compared to everything else. They're quite separate from everything else, but that's probably because of the heat coming from both of them.
Okay.
Both of them are blacksmiths. One across from the other.
Yeah.
The first one totes itself as the Volcanic Anvil, and has a large outline of a dragon's head over the store in cast metal. It looks very fancy.
Might I come with a guess here? That side is run by a red-scaled dragonborn, and the opposite shop is run by a female dwarf.
Almost, actually, very close.
The hate is real.
The other one is noted as the Burning Rock. It sounds very strange. The name is written as BAERIN'.
Okay.
That's the sign. It's a very, very odd for a sign.
Yeah,
and you can see that currently working at the Volcanic Anvil, it is indeed a bronze dragonborn. You can tell she is female from how the fact she's much skinnier than most male dragonborns would be, and she's currently working away on a nice-looking sword by the looks of it. There is also a small human boy who is covered in soot, currently stoking the fire. Meanwhile, on the other end, there is a big, stocky-looking dwarf with black hair, and currently working away at a large suit of armor.
Right. So, weaponsmith and armorsmith.
Yeah.
Seems like it. A little bit further on, you find there is a very nice-looking church.
Sure.
And it's very nice. And then across the road from that, quite hilariously, is of course the inn, known as the Howling Sheep.
Fantastic. I hold at the site of the church for a bit and just...
Yeah.
Do I notice this?
While you don't see it, there is a sign that you can see that apparently is for another pub. It's made kind of out of bits of wood that seems to be just kind of cobbled together. But point towards a side street, mentioning the Rusty Rake as a pub further down
The
there.
Rusty Rake, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
There is also next to that is a very fancy-looking sign, properly made, everything beautifully designed properly, written as the Wormtail Restaurant.
Okay.
It's apparently a very high-class dining experience.
Let's wreck it.
Alright, Ralph.
I am betting you we are going to have to pose as dinner guests there at some point.
So, where would you like to go?
Well, first of all, do I notice Jargon stopping and pausing to look at the church?
I'm sure the majority of you would, considering he's at the front of the party and just stops in front of the church.
A bit of a distance away from the church, just sort of looking at it for a
Yeah. I say, something on your mind, Sir Dwarf?
No. And then I keep walking.
Oh god, it's the guy from last campaign.
No.
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 Mildew.
Yeah,
Mildew, there we go.
Will do,
So, any shops anyone wants to go visit?
Were there anything shiny?
Well, both the blacksmiths looked quite shiny, considering they have weapons and armor made of metals.
Hmm.
The general store had a few shiny things. The mystery pallet looked especially nice and shiny, considering its big glowy sign at the front. Gimbel's little mechanical wonders shop looked sort of shiny, if a
I
little
go back
bit
to the
rusty.
mystery shack.
You're going back to the mystery palace, okay.
I am going to go to the weaponsmith.
Which one?
I'm the Dragonborn.
The volcanic anvil, okay.
Considering he's working on weapons at the moment and seems to be doing weapons.
Okay.
I thought it was a she.
Well, yeah, she.
It is a
sorry,
she.
Yeah. You
Check
could
this.
say it, but you might be in for a bit of trouble there. Anyone else going anywhere specific?
Nah,
feel like
just strolling around.
I feel like as
Yeah.
a monk, I don't need much.
Okay.
I have very little need for anything of material things. If there's a library, I can always go there.
We haven't seen a library yet.
No.
Okay, what is...
Athia, what's is going on?
Yeah, that's the third time that's happened.
Well, what now?
There's been... It sounded like somebody opening a box.
Yeah.
Weird. Anyway.
I got it full screen. I will spot who does it.
Okay.
You do it.
So, Winter, you're the first person wanting to go somewhere. You've come back to the magical palace. So I'm guessing you go and you open the door. Yes.
Yeah.
As you open the door, you can hear the sound of a voice in the distance. You hear, do I have 40? 40? 50 over there, 50. Anyone, 55, come on, 55. No, alright, going once, going twice. Told to the man at the back, the blue cloak. And you find yourself in what seems to be a pretty standard looking room, like it would have been in the Garrus's tower, but it's stacked full of weird and wonderful things in terms of magical art items. There's a very nice looking staff that's apparently half off today. There's a few different wands. There's little bits of armor like helmets and gloves, and all sorts of wonderful things like that. There's currently no one else in the shop, including at the counter.
Steal everything.
There is a what seems to be a doorway at the back that's currently covered by a what's it? A cover.
Rug.
No, there's a
Rug,
door.
curtain.
Curtain. That's the word I was looking for.
Top.
It's where you can where you can hear the voices from.
I'm looking around the shop, and a thought crosses my mind. And I look for something that might look like a quiver or a bag.
Okay, you find a set of bags, all in a box, and the sign above it says that these are bags of holding.
There you go.
Currently with 15% off for a price of 70 gold.
I think we could pool our resources to get to 70. And if we have someone who's good at haggling, they could probably push it down a little more.
So these are basically the backpack of holding.
Yeah, bags of holding.
Oh, bags of holding.
Yeah.
You said I heard backpack.
Backpacks of holding.
Yay.
Well, there
Yeah,
is such a thing.
No, but
Except it's called something else.
No, they're just called bags of holding.
No, there is something.
In
Well,
the,
no,
in
there
the
is
handbook, there is only bags of holding.
There in there, if you look close enough, it's the Hewer's Handy Haversack.
Right.
I'm gonna
I
look
can
this
just
up.
picture something like, well, yay, 200 years into the future with this culture starting to become sort of industrialized, and you have shipping container of holding.
Yeah.
So you do. You have a backpack. Interesting. I've seen that before.
Remember, I've read that book a lot, so I have.
Ah.
I know these things. But a bag of holding is much better because it's a lot bigger.
Well,
So yes, so 15% off on a bag of holding.
yep, for 70 coins.
I looked through it, looking at the number of bags that are in there.
There's about 8 or 9 currently in there. At this point, we're going to go switch over to Dragon, who was looking at the weapons, were you?
Yes. I'm heading over to the female dragonborn and just...
Yep.
Okay.
You arrive at the volcanic anvil. It's a very standard-looking blacksmith with the only real difference being that instead of there being a forge in the middle, there seems to be a large pool of lava.
Okay, yeah, I can respect that. Mountain
And
wolf and all.
You see that you see the dragonborn come over with a blade on the end of a set of graspers with a mask over her face, and she just lowers it into the lava as it sizzles. And she pulls it back out, and you see it's beautifully coloured. It's like rainbow iridescence coming off it. It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
And then she puts it into a quenching tank to the side. She then looks over to you, pulls off a mask, and goes, "Oh, hello there. How can I help you?"
Morn, lass. And I take out my warhammer. This all gets a bit unbalanced. Do you think you could patch her up a bit?
Certainly, I can do that. One moment. And she goes, "Dawn, get over here! I need your assistance." The little boy comes running over. He says, "Could you just take this round back and put it in that pile over there so we can get to work on it in a moment?"
Put it on the pile.
Yeah.
Luckily for you, it's on the top of the pile. We haven't got anything on there at the moment, but we usually get quite busy, so I like to put them back there until I'm finished with each piece of work. You can see I'm nearly finished with this stuff, so we'll get onto it in not too long.
Be right back.
How much are you offering for me to rebalance it?
Hold on.
We're slow going around, Vixen.
Alltså det är du, kattskruvis. Ja, jag på dig också. Ja,
Jack,
meow.
good spell.
Meow.
Was that the cat by any chance?
It's the cat. He's right outside the window, just meowing his head off.
Typical cat.
Wow!
So yes.
Yeah.
So how much? She's asked you how much you're willing to pay for this rebalancing.
Right. I don't really. What sort of prices are we dealing with here in this world? I have no idea what it's like.
Considering you're just rebalancing a weapon, which isn't really that much work, it's only going to be a few gold at most.
Yeah.
So depending on how much you offer depends on what she'll do, because she can do extra things. This blacksmith.
Right.
She is quite famous.
How far is 5 going to take me?
5 will get you plenty. I can give it a really good rebalance with that. Thanks. And she takes your money, and you see her sort out the rest of the sword and put it up on a rack, and then move around back to where she got the hammer dropped off.
Wonderful.
I'll have it done in about half an hour. Maybe you go have a drink or something somewhere. I'll go say it'll be here waiting for you when you come back.
Oh, thank you.
Not a problem.
Right, I go back and start looking for the others.
Okay. We will head back to Winslow once he comes back from wherever he's gone.
Yeah, it seems like he went to the toilet or stuff. No idea.
Yep. While we're waiting for that, what are the rest of you doing?
Strolling around.
You're just wandering about, not doing anything.
Yeah, not specifically.
You sure you want to do that?
There is one thing I kind of want to do. I want to check out the house plot, so to speak.
Oh, you want to head back to the house plot?
Yeah, I want to check out my little piece of land and scout it out and see what I can do with it.
That's true.
You'll have to head back through. You'll have to head back through the portal back to the tower because it's much closer to the tower than it is to the city.
Yeah, like we could do that later, but I don't really need anything.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm a monk. I
Maybe
don't need things.
Maybe you'd like to talk to Gimbal because he may know a bit about your land.
Yeah, maybe. His store did have some interesting things, which
Yes,
I just
he had mechanical wonders.
Yes, I go to.
And he explodes.
How are we for rope, by the way, in the party?
I've got 50.
You got rope, right.
Yeah, we all got
most
it.
people. I think pretty much everyone has 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, except
Yeah,
me.
if they got an explorer's pack, they got it.
Well, since Winslow's back now, we shall go back over to him.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been looking at bags of holding.
Yes. About how big would you say they are?
They're about so big by so big. They're pretty large, like a satchel.
Hmm.
It's at this point as you're thinking that you hear the voice. That's enough for today. Everyone out the door, please. And you see the curtain at the side open up, and a flood of people come straight through the store and then straight out the door. There's all sorts, but the majority seem to be wearing robes. You can see some with You see one of them has a very, very large, very shiny gem in his arms.
And of course, my eyes.
And as they all filter out, and at last the last one comes through, and he seems to be a very tall-looking, lanky elf. And he looks over to you and goes, "Oh, hello there! I didn't see you come in. Just doing one of the auctions, you see. How can I help you?"
What is your best price on these bags of holding?
Well, as you can see, they're 15% off. I can do you them for 70 gold.
Come now. 15%? That's merely a starting bid, is it not?
That is true. If you wish to haggle, we can haggle. Let's start off at 80 gold, shall we?
18 gold?
80.
80. What? 80.
80.
Sounds right, I'll take 2 for that.
What?
You'll take 2 for 80 gold.
Yes.
That's...
Okay.
What?
That's fine by me.
Why? Also, do you have that money?
Yeah, how does that work with that? You've confused me now.
You have to explain yourself now.
Going mad because I saw the gem?
Okay, he pulls out 2 bags of holding and puts them on the counter, and then looks expectantly at you. That'll be 160 gold, sir.
Oh my god, is he gonna do a smash and grab?
No, that was not the price we discussed. It was 2 for 80.
You don't have that money.
Oh, 2 for 80.
Yes, 2 for 80.
You see, that's a bit low for these. They're quite expensive.
Then I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry then. I'll just have to take my business elsewhere.
Maybe you will. I need you to roll a persuasion check, please. Go on, roll a persuasion
Do you
check.
even have 80 gold?
I don't know.
Doubt
Well,
it.
Honestly,
I doubt
I
it.
think he's got
Doubt it.
something like 20.
Yeah, because
At most.
we didn't get any monetary reward for the last mission, and I only have 10 gold.
Yeah.
Yep. I think he has about 5, if that.
I got 10.
He's got 10. Okay,
My
go on.
eyes are bigger than my wallet.
Go on. What's your perception? What's your Your persuasion roll?
Persuasion, okay.
What do you get?
Bugger all, I assume.
4.
That's
Four.
right, that.
Well, it's not good.
No, it's not.
He looks down to you and gets quite close to you, and he just whispers to you, "Do you really think I'm that stupid? That would give you bags of holding, 2 of them, for 80 gold." The answer is no, you stupid gnome.
Well, come.
Do not insult me with your ridiculous prices.
Well, come now. You've got to have something you need done for you.
At the moment, actually, no, I don't. And I don't like your attitude.
I'm assuming I'm going to get thrown out of here, aren't I?
If you don't change quickly, he's not happy. Do you say anything?
Oh no.
Oh, here we go.
Fine, then I shall take my business elsewhere. Turns
Good.
and walks out.
I am glad. As you exit the mystery palace, the door slams shut behind you.
Yep, that's all I got.
Anyway, let's head over to Gimble's Mechanical Wonders. Tova is just arriving there. And you see a very small face look up at you. Hello? How can I help you, miss?
Oh my
You're looking
God.
down at a very small little mouse folk.
Ah!
A what?
And according to her little badge that's on her clothing, her name is Portia.
A little what?
Mouse folk.
Mouse folk.
Oh my God.
No,
So,
How
it's-
can I help you, miss?
Greetings, miss. I had hoped to speak to Gibble, if possible, and Lady Gibble, see
need
a
to
tour
speak
of
to
your
Gibble?
wares. Gimble.
You want to go see Gimble? Okay. To whom is looking for Gimble? No, there's anyone who goes and sees Gimble. He's quite busy.
Ah.
You see
If
he's
he's busy,
tinkering
then
away
it
in the
can.
night.
If he is busy, then it can wait. That is fine. I am Fiffle.
yeah, that works.
Nice to meet you, Fiffle.
What?
I
What
think
is
I'll
it?
offer
Why have I heard
another 30 minutes.
Why have I heard that name before? I'm sure
No,
Gimble
I am-
mentioned it.
Oh yes, I am one of the helpers, I suppose you could say, that the wizard just employed.
Oh, you're one of the that explains a lot. He'll be fine. One moment, let me go get him. Gimble! He screams in like a shrill, horrible, whiny voice. And you hear a crash, a bang, a wallop, and then you see a pointy hat tumble out from the back.
Oh
This is familiar.
Just a question: is anybody else around Gimble's stall?
I'd say
but
I'm close
I'd
by.
be within. I would be within sight of it, I believe.
no. I am not.
You're in a shop.
Well, this doesn't matter for Jargon because Jargon would know this in the first place. So I'll just say that everybody else is paying attention to this. As you see the gnome come out from the back, something is very apparent. Even without his pointy hat, he still has a very pointy head.
Aha, there we go.
Go, Ned.
He picks up the hat and puts it back on his very pointy head. He goes, What, woman? What do you want me for?
Wow.
Oh, you have visitors!
Whoa.
Oh,
Greetings again.
It's you again. Hello.
Yes, hello.
What can I help you for?
I was looking for some information.
Information? I
Yes.
suppose I can help with that, I suppose.
Yes, it is nothing much. It's lots of land we were awarded for our
Oh, yeah.
fetch quest.
Oh, he gave you the...
Yes,
That's interesting.
we haven't seen them yet. Could you tell me a bit about these plots of land?
There's a few different spots. You see, Lagaris owns quite a lot of land around his tower, awarded by the King and Queen, of course. God bless them all. He makes a sound. He makes a religious gesture over himself as he mentions the King and Queen. They are regarded as like nearly godlike in the people's eyes. They are that important.
I
Even though they're very
probably
much
don't
not.
see them as such at this point.
No, you don't.
No.
But
Considering my history, no.
he begins to explain to you how each the plots of land, he has a lot around there, and some of them are wooded. There's ones in the hills. There's one with a lake. There's a lot of nice plots you could go for, and you basically get to choose which one you want out of the ones he has.
Yes, well, I couldn't possibly pick one just without consulting the others. That would just...
Oh, of course, of course.
Yes.
Anyway, while you're here, might I interest you in any of my mechanical wonders? And he gestures to the rest of his table, which is filled with all sorts of strange and wonderful devices that are clickering and clattering and chittering.
Yes, quite possibly.
What can I interest you in? What sort of thing annoys you in day-to-day life?
Not much. Not much.
Maybe. He looks you over and then he goes,
I walk up beside her.
hello.
Are you in the same store?
No, I was over at the place across the street.
Yeah.
Let's see. What could I get you? No, that won't work. Oh, I know what I could get you, and he points to you, Winslow. Would you have issues with reaching people across a table?
Wait, say what again?
Do you have issues with reaching across the table, my small friend? I know I do.
Yeah, look who's talking.
I'm just stood like laughing watching this.
Yeah.
Occasionally I do.
Well, do I have the piece of technology for you? He goes underneath the desk and he goes,
I raise
introducing the Mega Puncher. And he pulls out this device that is literally, you know those things you see with like the extendo arm?
Yeah.
that you push together? It's one of them.
Scissors.
Yep, it's one of them with a giant boxing glove on the front.
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Thunk.
Yep.
You pull this together and think, and it goes off really fast. And you see, it moves the hand all the way to the other end.
So that goblin, gnome, whatever, is more or less devising things for little people.
I know I can get you too, miss. Do you?
First, a question first. Can I
go on.
presume that everything, almost everything in here is like polished brass?
Yes.
Like steampunk stuff. So everything is really, really shiny.
Yes, very much so.
Hello, how you been? Yeah.
Do you ever wish you could go into the sky?
Wait.
No, I wouldn't.
Which one of us is he asking? Is he asking
He's
me?
asking you. He's asking you, Tova.
Okay.
Do you ever wish you could go into the sky?
I fiddle a little bit with my feathered ears and like, occasionally.
Well, do I have an invention for you? And he goes under his desk and he pulls out this giant metallic box with 2 straps on it. It looks sort of like a big backpack. This is my super flying backpack. And you put it on, he puts it on, and you press, let me just stand out here, and I press this button, and you see 2 large balloons just inflate from the back, and he starts floating into the air. And then out of the back, like a prop opens up and starts turning.
Oh, god damn it.
You can fly through the sky! And you hear his voice starting to trail off as he flies high, yeah?
Wow.
I look at Tove.
That may be a little difficult to control, I'm afraid.
And lower, and lower, and lower, and lower, and he starts coming back down. And there you go! See? Easy! Wanna give it a try?
Oh.
He brush sensed it to you.
You know what? I will try.
I wonder if his calculations have taken into the account of the added mass.
Yeah.
You put it on the device, and he presses a button on the side, and the balloons begin to inflate.
Nothing
And they
happens.
inflate, and they inflate, and you feel yourself getting a little bit lighter. And then you float slightly off the ground.
That's not how balloons work.
Time for an invention roll. Oh dear. At least it weren't any lower than that. And so you feel yourself float off the air a little bit, and you can see your feet are just off the ground, but you don't go any higher.
I tend to. I can never remember its name, but
Gimbal.
Gimbal. Gimbal. Gibbal's better.
Yeah, keep calling him
Giblets.
Gibbs.
Gibbs. Okay. Gimbal. I am afraid it might not be
Oh dear.
calibrated for my weight.
Oh dear. I'll
It's quite fascinating.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I got
Thank
your
you for
hopes
letting me try.
Oh, it's okay. Could I get you to come in the workshop sometime in the future, and so I can calibrate a new one for you?
Yeah, that's actually a very awesome way to get a girl to come to you.
Calibrations.
Calibrations.
Hey, there's a reason Garrus is pretty much the most romanced
Yeah.
love interest
Calibrations.
in Mass Effect.
Let's go and calibrate you and I.
Always calibration.
So,
Yeah, if you think about
he's
it,
waiting for an answer still.
yeah, he is pretty much useless on that ship.
Yeah.
Calibrations.
I don't know how much use I'll get out of this, but I'm thinking of a polite way to deny him. I could help you a little bit if I have the time, but I do not know how much use I will have of one of these, I'm afraid.
It's okay. I will. I'll take it back. See what I can do. And he takes it off you and goes back behind his counter again. Is that everything? Or
Yes, it's been quite a fascinating visit, Gibble, so I may return sometime in the future.
oh, thank you very much. I will probably be in my lab by the time you get back.
Yes, I will see you again.
All right. Goodbye. Have a nice day. As you look back, you can see the mouse folk going over to Gimbal and giving him a slap on the shoulder. Like, nice job.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
He's hitting on you already.
when they exit the shop, I notice them come out and head back over to the backup.
Okay. Do any of you want to go into any more shops, or are you ready to go back?
pack.
I don't think the whole shopping thing might be it might be a thing for later, not really right now. We don't really have any money. And
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was mainly just an idea to get you to introduce you to the people of the city. Because there's some interesting people, shall we say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they are.
You have not met half of them, and half of them are hilarious.
Before
Anyway,
we go back, I want my hammer.
Yeah, of course. So on the way back, you head back to the volcanic anvil. You pick up your hammer. As you feel, it feels a lot stronger. Actually, seems like they've done some nice job to it. What's your current damage on your hammer?
Where do we even keep track of that?
It should be in the first page of your sheet, like at your attacks.
Winslow, what are you showing us?
It's a thingamabobber. I have the attack bonus, I have the damage type, but nothing about damage, no.
Oh.
We didn't do that.
Oh, excellent.
Why?
Give
So,
me
it's
a
a
moment.
warhammer.
I'm at stuff in the...
It's a warhammer, right?
Yeah, Warhammer.
It's a D8 bludgeoning at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, you mean
now-
damage like that? Sorry, I thought you were meaning damage like durability. It's a D8 plus 5 right now. Blunt.
Yeah, a D8 plus 5. Make that a D8 plus 6.
Hey, Lamau, look at that.
But
And
for the-
plus
Make
6
sure
is-
you make.
Yeah, that's the attack bonus for the Warhammer then.
Yeah, this only applies for a short amount of time while it's nice retouch to it. So yes, you pick up your hammer and you head back into the mage's quarters of the castle and head back through the portal back to Legaris' tower.
Okay, there we go. All done.
So you head back up to Legaris' office, and he's sat behind his desk. And he's like, have you got the thing for me now?"
Aye. And I don't want to know what it is. And I just set the box onto his desk.
"Oh, yes, it is." He opens it up and he pulls out a large tome first, and then he pulls out and then a small rubber duck. There you are. I knew I'd left it there. That lie. Always taking my rubber duck.
I turn and leave.
Hey, get back here.
I
you
turn
need-
and leave.
No. He shuts the doors on you with his magic. Think. You got me a very important tome. The duck was secondary. I would have gone back for that myself later, but I was already getting the tome at the time. Now I have an actual job for you.
Oh, an actual job!
Yes! One you probably won't like, though.
Does it have lots of money?
No. Not really. It has a lot of death.
Will we get paid for it?
Death
Yes.
as in...
You're going back to Ashrun.
No, we're not.
You are going back to the Ashrun ruins.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are.
No, we're not.
Let me
What are
explain.
these ruins?
The Ashrun ruins are slightly southwest of where we currently are. They're the ruins of an old city from a couple hundred years
An old
ago.
dwarven city, yes.
Elven city, you dolt. Your memory's
Dwarves
getting
first!
Yes, it was originally a dwarven city, but then the dwarves abandoned it. Well, most of the dwarves abandoned it, and the elves took over a majority of it because that's what they. Anyway, there was a bit of an incident with a necromancer who kind of set a plague upon the city. Only it was a bit too powerful for him, and basically everybody who died ended up as living skeletons. The whole thing ended with a very nice bang, though, at the top of a tower that involved a certain someone who maybe I shouldn't say anymore. Anyway, I need you to go back there because when this whole thing went down, everything went dark and horrible and stuff because the dark magics, obviously. Now, there are still some zombies and skeletons that hang about, but the place has generally brightened up quite a bit. However, I have discovered that recently a very dark and horrible fog has reappeared over the city. I have a feeling that there's another necromancer trying to take it over as some sort of base to attack somewhere else.
I point at the wizard. My normal price is 200 gold.
There we go. Back. Sorry. So I need you to go back and see if my theory is true and that there's another necromancer there.
Point at the wizard again. My normal fee is 200 gold, plus expenses.
I will pay you what I pay you.
That is my fee, non-negotiable.
Alright. You'll get it when you get back. Alright, go on then. Off you go. Good luck to you all. Especially you, yeah. Vagabonds, you, yeah.
I look at Jargon. I look at the wizard. I look at Jargon. Look at wizard.
As you leave, the wizard pulls Jargon over for a moment. I'm gonna send you something. Let me just pull up Hangouts. The wizard is going to tell you something.
Oh no!
Murder the goblin, I don't have 200 gold.
If we're gonna fight skeletons, then I would like to what do you say? Remove the spearhead from my spear and make it a quarterstaff.
Blunt weapon is.
I have one you can borrow.
Oh no, it's fine. I have my own. It's all right.
Oh, I head down to the kitchen and return the bowl to the cook.
Yep.
So he tells something to Jargon and then lets him go.
I head down to the kitchen and return the bowl to the cook.
The cook is very thankful for that and tries to give you a nice hug. Give me a hug! And she's a giant, burly, huge orc.
I would try to dodge it.
I will say
Okay.
also, before we completely move away from the whole discussion with the wizard, that it got a little heated at the end. You could see a bit of forceful words being exchanged.
I managed to dodge it, but I promised her that I would get more soup later.
Bye, dearie!
I cringe a little.
And
So, means we already have two pairs. So, Gimbal is hitting on Tove and the
the cook is
cook
hitting
is hitting on Winslow.
Wonderful. Everything.
I do hope
Yeah.
Love is in the air.
people is mostly
Yeah.
like Fiffle is mostly chaste. Hitting on her will.
Just go, what?
It's like pretty much to just go. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Completely
So anyway,
alright.
at this point, I'm guessing you leave Tower heading for Ashran Ruins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So at this point, I need to roll a d4. First, 3. Oh boy, hey, this is going to be full of things happening.
I heard that. Zorath. That thing did not roll. That thing dropped and plopped.
All right, I'll roll it again. Okay, a 4 then. Thanks, Winslow.
God damn it, Winslow, you made it worse.
You made it worse.
Fuck up.
Where's
Okay.
his letter? We get more stuff.
You know, Winslow, that time when you have to shut your trap Because else it get bad. That was it.
Okay.
But worse is better. We get more stuff.
Oh boy. Oh boy. We have. Well, basically, on your travels, if you're traveling any sort of reasonable distance, I get to roll on my random events table.
Yeah.
For things that
Hurry up,
happen.
yes.
And unfortunately, from my rolls, I had to roll 4 times to see if random effects would occur. 3 times that is going to occur.
The Tarask attacks 3 times.
No.
God damn it. No,
So
there are just 3 separate.
if there is any duplicates, then they will be ignored as a duplicate. So you only get 2 things because there was a duplicate. So as you're heading along the road, suddenly the area gets very, very hot. There's no clouds in the sky. The sun is burning you up. It is so hot. You're heading into basically desert sort of heat.
Okay.
Does this match the area around us?
No. And I would like you to make a perception check, considering you've noticed this.
Could I alter this somehow using my divine sense?
God damn it.
Evil...
What does Divine Sense do again? It allows you to
It
sense...
senses evil within a fair distance from me. Takes an action. I can know the type of creature but not the race, and it also finds consecrated or desecrated.
Okay, you could do that. Sure.
So I'm just gonna do perception with that in play as well. 16.
Okay. Well, you sense and you can feel quite a chaotic presence.
Yeah, that would be me.
Not too far from you. You look over to your right and you can feel it definitely emanating from there. You can feel the presence of what seems to be elementals.
Fire elementals, then.
And suddenly, as you look over there, like, it seems like a crack is opening up in the air.
Hmm.
And suddenly it bursts open, fire starts to pour out of it.
Ooh, an elemental rift.
And 2 fire elementals push out of
I
the
haven't
rift.
been to the plane of fire yet.
I need everyone to roll initiative. Because these are really not friendly.
Ooh! I roll high on my initiatives, but low on everything else.
11.
So wait, initiative. 16.
23.
Unnatural.
1.
So, Cove is 23. Next.
Ask.
Mine is
Winslow.
11.
Okay, so Jargons is 11. Winslow?
Unnatural 20.
Then just say 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plain old 20.
Okay, Rob?
16.
16. Abria?
Piece of
14.
tuxedo moose.
14. Okay, first up, Cove there.
Am I sorry?
Fire
alright,
elementals
I'm
have
just-
come out to the left of you.
Yes.
Good.
They are
Hmm.
beings made of pure fire.
Let's wrestle.
They are not fun.
That's not super fun. Considering that I usually punch things with my fist and headbutt things.
Mhm.
Yeah, and since I usually hit stuff with quarterstaffs or throw javelins at them.
That phrase Tove is
Which will
hilarious.
burn.
Hmm.
Well then.
So,
I
Tove
back
is
up a bit and
useless.
cast Witch Bolt.
You back up a bit, and what?
I'm afraid elementals cannot usually be reasoned with.
Nope.
No, I go back and cast my only range spell. Witch Bolts.
Okay, Witch Bolt. Okay.
Which,
right.
which bolt again?
So,
which
Uh,
one?
Chocolate,
ha,
cake or
ha.
white carrot cake or
Hmm.
cheesecake.
okay.
Oh, cheesecake. I want cheesecake.
Roll a ranged attack. See if you hit.
Uh,
Range magical attack, so roll and add your spell attack bonus.
mm-hmm. That hit a thing. There are things everywhere on my table. Let's see. That is probably all right. That's a total of 20.
That is definitely a hit. Roll your damage.
Yeah, I was scrolling down to what was the damage again?
It's a D12.
Okay.
Which bolt? D12.
Oh god, that's good.
I know which bolt off by heart because just everyone was using it last time we played a proper game.
Yeah.
I didn't use it.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah, but
concentration up to 1 minute, so I can keep this up as long
Yeah,
as I.
you keep it going, yeah. So,
Yeah.
what's your
So
damage?
7 plus magic bonus, so total of 12.
Total of 12. So, you're aiming this at the first elemental, so...
Yes. 12 lightning damage. Zack.
It seems to recoil a little bit, but it doesn't seem to be doing as much damage as you would hope.
Yeah,
It
well,
seems
it's
to be
better than.
resisting it.
Yeah. It's preferable to punching it.
True.
That's true. Yeah.
Winslow, it is your go.
I would like to cast minor illusion to somewhat make myself disappear.
Okay, you can try that at least. So you cast an illusion to make it look like you're not there.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Is that your entire turn?
Well, I can't really attack anything.
No, but you can move somewhere if you need to.
I move away and then cast it.
Okay. So next is Rob.
No more? You need anything else?
Not right at the moment.
Okay.
I would guess I'd hit them with my hand axe.
Okay, you go to hit them with your hand axe.
Yeah, because I don't wrestle them. That would be retarded.
Okay, roll to see if you hit.
Oh god. What do I roll again?
D20.
Yay! No.
What did you get?
3.
3. Okay, you just completely missed them entirely. You're a couple of feet off.
Wait.
Luckily, that's lucky for you, considering that you feel.
Is he adding his proficiency?
It's a 3.
Yeah. Did you add your proficiency to that?
Yeah, you had your attack bonus.
Yeah,
Whatever
then
you
it would be
attack.
9.
Okay, 9.
What?
You do not hit, but you swing
Yeah.
close enough to activate one of the fire elemental's abilities. You take
Thank
one
you,
point of,
Winslow.
you take 1 point of fire damage.
Just trying to make sure he was. I mean, who knows? You could have actually hit with one of those.
So yeah, you take 1 point of fire damage. Next is Ambria. It's your go.
I shall use Ray of Frost.
Okay, which instrument are you casting this ray of frost from?
I'll use the loot.
Okay, so you strum your lute and a ray of frost shoots out. Make a ranged spell attack.
Hang on. Okay, I got an 18 on if it hits.
18. That is indeed a hit. Roll your damage for that.
1d8?
I believe so. Let me check though. Roll that anyway. I will check while you do that.
Well, I got an 8.
So if it's
Plus-
D8, you do 8 damage.
Hang on, no, plus 5, so that's maths. 13.
Okay. M O P Q S. A bit further on. Gravity, move curse, ray of reinforcement, ray of frost. Yes. So 13 points of damage. Are you doing this at the one that's being witch bolted or not?
Sure, why not?
Okay, the frost hits hard and seemingly does quite a bit of damage. As in, so much damage that the entire elemental just collapses into nothingness. The first elemental is dead. It really does not like the frost damage.
How many elementals are there?
There are only 2.
Okay.
Jargon, it is now your go.
I go in for a two-handed warhammer swing on the second one.
Okay, roll to see if you hit.
What is with this?
Have you got a bad die?
Oh yes.
What did you get?
7.
7. Okay, you just completely whiff. You're miles off. Which
have
luckily
to-
doesn't activate the elemental's abilities.
I have to sort of get the bad rolls out now. That one seems fine now.
Okay, so now it's the elemental's turn. And the elemental is going to fire 2 bolts of fire towards people and punch someone. So it's going to fire a bolt towards Tova.
They shall not unpunch the punch master.
Okay, does a
The
15
punch
hit?
master who hasn't punched anything yet.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay, the firebolt misses you entirely. Let's see. Winslow. Here's one for you, since you're close.
Wait, I was illusion.
Yep. Exactly, so it has disadvantage on this. And it whiffs entirely. Luckily it weren't 1, so it still gets to punch someone. That person being Jargon.
Come
This is
at
a
me, yeah,
plus one.
bloody.
So it swings towards you, it spins a little bit, and then a rift opens up next to it and it falls straight through it.
It's just a natural
The
one.
rift then the rift then closes and nothing, and seemingly nothing is different from when you were walking earlier.
Wow.
Well,
End of combat.
It swung so hard, it fell out of the universe.
It missed
It
so
fell
hard.
back-
It did
Fell
not.
back into the plane of fire.
Jung, you misspelled that. You said it punched so hard. It missed so hard. It fell out of the universe.
Yeah.
I'd like to do a nature check to see how things are.
Sure, go for it.
Bring that back up there. And that would be 19.
19. Everything seems pretty much fine. The only thing that seems a little odd is the strange lack of any nature in the direction you are currently going in.
I relay this information.
Okay. You continue walking for a while until you start seeing trees that have not got any leaves at all and are very blackened and dead. And as you get closer, you come to what seems to be some sort of ridge, and down below you can see what seems to be some tops of buildings. There's a very destroyed-looking spire at the top. And,
expected.
yeah, it looks like a huge explosion went off there. And
As expected of a place where there's been a lot of necrotic energy about.
what you can see, you can't see any actual buildings per se, except for the tops of very tall buildings, because everything else is covered in a strange purple fog.
Oh, that's...
Purple fog is not good.
Never
Awesome
is.
things there.
I will make note that Jargon can see perfectly fine.
So I can see everything.
You can see right through the fog like it's not there.
Right. Okay. So I don't even notice the fog then.
Yeah.
Well, in order to make that sort of known to everyone, as we're on this ridge, I begin pointing out certain things down in the city.
Yeah.
Sort of, that's where that is. It's most likely that we're gonna have stuff over there. And general warnings that we are going to be dealing with a lot of fun.
Yes, I say, so we can see through the fog, said Orf.
What fog?
There's a heavy purple fog covering everything. It makes me worry.
That fog. Yeah. Sure.
Not suspicious at all.
I don't really see why you have a problem with it. Seems fine to me.
I am worried it is poisonous.
Purple fog. Yeah.
Silly. We dwarves happen to have a rather innate resistance to poison. Perhaps I should go in first.
So you head down the ridge, I'm guessing, at least towards where the entrance is. Because you can see like a gateway. Everyone can see the gateway at the front of this area, which doesn't have any fog past there, even though it's at the same level as the rest.
Okay. So is it sort of like a path into the city from the gateway?
Yes. Yeah, there's a path down from where you currently are that heads down towards that main gate,
Right,
which is not covered by any fog.
But beyond the
I
main
had
gate
to
there is
check
fog.
that you were really resistant to
beyond the
poison and
gate.
going to smoke.
Okay.
Jargon, at this point, I would like you to make a quick perception check while you're looking over the city.
15.
No, you can see the occasional skeleton zombie shambling around down there, but nothing much else. Seems like standard for this sort of thing.
Okay.
So you head down towards the gate.
Yeah, I'm going to carefully go up to the gate, have a bit of a look at it, around and into the city where I can see from there. And then I'm going to first extend my arm and nothing else beyond the threshold.
Well, first of all, the gate is quite decrepit and wrecked. It's made out of pure stone, you can see, and it seems to have had various symbols and stuff on it in the past, but the top of it has completely degraded and been crumbled to pieces. And the rest of it doesn't look too far behind, to be honest. Looks like it's been there for ages and ages.
Yeah.
Which was a little bit disconcerting in the past.
To say the least.
So you extend your arm into the purple fog and nothing noticeable happens.
Okay, I take a step forward, going into, or just past the point of the gate.
So, as you enter into the fog entirety, and to the rest of the party, you seem to just disappear into the fog.
Okay. And
I presume this isn't about dark vision. This is for
No, it's not.
true vision. It's fog, magic.
It's something different, yes.
Yes.
So you enter the fog, and to you, Jagged, nothing seems to be different. You've just walked a step forward, basically.
okay. Absolutely
But the
nothing
rest-
is different.
Yeah, absolutely nothing of your sight.
Okay. And I sent you a message over Hangouts as well.
Oh, right,
I take a quarterstaff and try poking the dwarf, or poking
I
where I
call
thought.
out the dwarf. It may be wise to stick closely together and have you guide us. We can't see very far. You've already disappeared for us.
Agreed!
A little more.
Winston, I have started buying random stuff so that I don't throw you out. Yeah, he is.
I just need to finish this thing I'm doing.
Here you
I
Oh,
try
okay,
poking.
well, okay.
I try poking at the fog with my quarterstaff.
As you do that, I step out and get the poke just right in my belly.
Okay, let me just... If you're poking with your staff, I'm going to roll something here, then. Oh. Oh, no. As you poke, your staff gets stuck. And, are you coming back out of the fog, Jag?
Yeah, I'm coming back out of the fog.
As you come back out of the fog, you can see that the staff seems to be stuck in Jargon's chest. About here.
My jaw is I'm like,
I grasp
I
the
look at
bit
it
of the stuff
completely
that's in here.
confused. I look at it completely, utterly
At
baffled.
this point, Jargon's form seems to shimmer a bit and fizzle, and Jargon, you can hear like a whining noise.
Oh, no!
And suddenly Jargon's form completely just fizzles, and there's a small flash. And where once Jargon the dwarf stood, now stands Jargon the dwarf skeleton.
I'm completely baffled for a moment. Then I yank the quarterstaff back.
The quarterstaff is currently lodged between two sets of ribs.
Okay.
I
Basically, if
I am trying to get it loose and just get off me, you little bastard.
I sigh, walk to Jargon and like, just calm down, let me fiddle this out. Just mostly completely unfazed, like it's obvious that this is not the first time I've seen an awakened undead.
unfortunately for me, it is, and I drop the quarterstaff that's in his chest, grab the other one, and go to two-hand smack him in the head.
Ooh.
Roll to see to hit.
Do I see that?
Look, roll to block.
Roll to see if you can hit him first, Winsor.
Yeah.
That would be the roll plus the attack bonus.
Yep.
That would be 14.
Jargon, is that enough to hit you?
14 is bang on.
So you can roll a strength check to see if you can block it.
I also try to block.
That would be a
Okay,
six.
you have advantage on this because Tova's helping you out. What was that?
What could I do?
You can roll a strength check to block it, but you have advantage because
Okay, so
Tova
that's
is Tova is assisting you in this.
18.
Winsor,
What?
roll a strength check to contest that if you want to continue hitting.
Rolling.
You see me rolling.
You said strength check?
Yep.
Just
that
strict
would be-
strength.
Straight strength. So that'd be 16 plus 2. Which is
So 18.
18 versus 18.
Ha ha ha.
I'd like you both to roll once more. You have advantage again, Jargon, because you have an assistant in blocking.
Yeah.
So let's try this again.
Oh,
I
boy.
don't really need to roll anything.
No, you're just providing advantage to Jargon because you're helping him block.
What did you get,
Jargon?
Winslow?
6 plus 2.
6 plus 2.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
6.
8.
8.
8.
8. I also
And you
get
have
8.
with advantage.
With advantage.
With Jesus, both of you, roll one last time. If this is equal once more, something.
Oh boy.
Now
Oh,
we're back to
boy.
18 over here.
A 19 plus 2.
Son of a bitch.
Roll your damage, Winslow.
And considering I'm in the middle, you should probably roll if you're hitting me or not.
I'm gonna
Okay.
roll
Do
that.
not, a 15 would not hit me.
1d.
No, it hits Jargon only.
Okay.
Oh dear God.
Did you do max damage?
Kurgan, how much health do you have?
How much damage did you do?
12.
Are weak
I
against
collapse
the
into a pile of bones.
Level up.
I do hope that's not dumb. Oh god.
Jargon is now a pile of bones on the floor.
Yeah.
Please tell me he's not dead.
I have
He was
12
dead already.
HP.
He is a pile of
that's
bones on the floor.
Yeah. Again.
Is he one of those skeleton turtles from Mario Brothers that reassembles?
No. I guess not.
He is a pile of bones on the floor.
I sigh and remove the quarterstaff, like sock the goblin over the head, like a lack of skin does not require a lack of sense. And I start to assemble Jargon. With a sigh.
Okay, first of all, I would like you to make a... Let's say a nature check for reassembling Jargon correctly.
This
Can I walk over and help with that?
This
Yes.
feels like more of a medic check.
First of all, a nature check to tell if you can get it in the right shape. Then a medic check to see if you can actually do it.
Not that,
Yeah, but
that
I
the
feel like-
foot is where the arm is and other way around.
Are
Yeah,
you
but I
a
feel like
study of
medicine
dwarven
could be
anatomy, I wonder?
Anatomy should fall under medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing nature first to see if you can work
Okay.
out the exact shape per se. If you
Mope,
understand the shape.
Mope, mope, mope.
I want 2 checks, damn it. I don't want them both to be medic.
Alright, my nature check is 10. Have fun with that.
Okay, I will say that is sufficient enough.
I
Roll a medic check.
still can't believe that. I take my
Literally
quarterstaff.
one-shotted me.
Yes, I just literally one-shotted you because you scared the crap out of me.
6!
6. You do not correctly reassemble him.
Can I not help in this?
Yeah, she said she wanted to help me.
Okay, you can roll as well then.
So, by the
Yeah.
way,
It's
Right.
his medicine check.
Yep.
I got a 14.
Okay. Jargon has been reassembled. So he is literally just a skeleton at this point in time. He's not moving at all.
What some of you may have noticed was a faint glow in my eye sockets right upon the point where Winslow whacked me with his staff. That has now gone out.
what?
The thing about skeletons is that they are vulnerable to blunt damage, which usually means that they take double damage.
Which is why he didn't even get any saving throws at all.
Yeah, Winslow, you did 24 damage in one hit to me.
And that is definitely more than twice your health, which is insta-death. We need to resurrect him. This is the only way he survives. Like, way to go.
Oops.
Could you not? On level 1.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you
Just
are.
send me the flavor text.
Ah!
Oops.
I am very cross with you.
I am very cross with you. Oh, that is a good term. I like that.
Oh dear.
I'm just going. It was.
I'm like, well, just put him in a bag and let's hope that the necrotic idea can fix him up. We have a job to do.
Okay.
Stick
You
him
put
in a
them-
bag.
Whose back is he going in?
Well, no, we'll throw it in my living
I'm not
church.
trusting anyone else with him.
Down.
So you put him into a bag for now.
Yeah.
Whose bag is he in?
I volunteer mine.
Okay. You put Jargon into your bag.
Oh man, Dagon
Let's see if
doesn't
we can
look
ask
at
a
me.
favor.
Just like the skeleton head popping out the top.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm like, let's see if we can ask a favor of this necromancer in here.
Yeah, I wrestle him to the ground and then we let him reassemble a Dagon. That sounds good.
And then we kill him to release his hold on him. Yes, yes, I know how this goes.
Yeah, yeah.
One moment, I need to just do
Fine.
something.
I will
And then-
confiscate those quarterstaffs from you, Sir Gnome, if you even think about pulling something like this again.
How was I to know he was that way? I've never seen that before.
Dagon is not amused.
I don't want to babysit you all again. I'm tired
Hey,
of
it wasn't me this time!
Okay, so you're currently all stood outside the fog with Jargon now in Tova's bag.
Yeah,
What are you going to do now?
that's a good question. Our guide kinda fell apart.
Yeah,
Yes.
so what are you going to do? Because the necromancer is somewhere in that fog.
Yes, I suggest we tie ourselves like together with like a couple of like, there's only 4 of us now. We can use a 50 feet rope and tie ourselves up into it so that we stick together.
We should split up.
No!
No.
We should
you
put
tie
you in a house somewhere.
So
and
you
let
tie
the rest
yourself.
of the group go.
You tie all of you together.
Yeah.
Who's at the front? What's the order of people?
I'm at the front.
Okay.
I am after Tove.
Like, I can do 2 blunt attacks per round, so
You're at the front.
if there's
I'll bring
skeleton,
them
I
back.
can deal with
Rob
that.
is second, Winslow is third, Abrier is at the back. Okay. And I'm guessing you're going to enter the fog.
Yes.
So, Tova, you're the first one to enter the fog. I need to roll 2 dice.
Let us hope this fog is not poison.
Green or grey, Tova?
Green, I am green.
Okay, green for you. Okay.
You
Okay,
should
first
have asked if blue.
Jargon, the thing happens.
Ah, good. I send you a message with related things.
Okay. Okay, I'm guessing you're doing that towards Winslow then?
Yes.
Okay, I need you to make an attack roll then.
What?
9, so that's not gonna work.
Okay, as you enter the fog, I need you to. You have advantage on this because you're coming out of the fog.
Oh, so I get another one then.
Yep.
Well, that's way better. 21.
Okay, so as Tova enters the fog, out of nowhere, the skull of dragon shoots back from the fog and latches itself onto the head of Winslow.
We got business,
Chomping.
you and I, wee man.
As in, it completely covers my head, or does it just stick to me like
It's biting your nose.
What the fuck?
It does 2 points of damage to you.
Oh god.
While in the fog, back in the fog, Tova, as you've entered the fog, it's actually inside the fog. It does seem foggy still, but it's a lot clearer once you're actually in the fog.
Peculiar.
You can now see the outlines of a few buildings just in front of you. It's not like pitch black. It's just quite foggy.
Also,
Nothing else of note seems to have happened.
my character is also completely freaking out.
It's
Okay.
not so fun, is it?
Talking skull.
At this point, the rest of you are obviously feeling the jerking around of Winslow at the back.
Don't care.
Well,
Onwards.
third.
Well,
So-
obviously I noted the skull shooting out of my backpack.
Yep.
So I
Yeah,
opened my backpack and
past
set the rest of the bones down.
They don't seem to do anything at all. They just lie on the floor where you've dropped them. So, Rob, are you going to enter into the fog?
Yeah, well, I am on a rope. So onwards we go.
You follow into the fog, dragging Winslow somewhat along with you as
Yeah.
Abby brings up the rear.
Um,
You all enter the fog,
Yes. I
and
called.
you can all see each other, and you can see that Winslow is still freaking out with the skull of Jargon currently latched onto his nose. And spouting all sorts of obscenities.
I got your bones out.
I am unresponsive.
Jargon is currently swearing his head off at Winslow.
Literally.
Letter.
Literally.
Dwarf, I really need some focus.
Yeah. Leave that goblin alone.
And I let go of Winslow's nose and just sort of drop down
Don't,
to the ground.
don't. Your head bounces a little bit, and you can bounce around on your head.
I'm backpedal as far as my action is basically to get as far away from it as possible.
You can't move too far because everyone else is holding you in place via the ropes because they are standing still.
I'm struggling.
At his attempt to get away from me, I turn to more coward-related obscenities. Get back here, you little wick-bellied little weasel leg!
You can sort that out later.
She's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, sorting! Don't get to me about sorting!
I'm scrambling around my pack, reaching for something.
Okay.
Mainly one of the 5 or 6 things that are back there right at the moment.
Okay.
Javelins.
2 quarterstaffs or a javelin.
We have to de-weaponize Winslow sometimes.
I considered drawing him with an armor made entirely out of knives.
Okay.
That would have taken too long.
First of all, I now need to, since the 3 of you who hadn't entered the fog has entered the fog, I need to roll for all 3 of you. So, colours, please. I have a black, a grey, and a green.
I want the pink one.
There is not a pink one.
God damn it.
Green.
Green for Winslow.
Black.
Black for Rob, so that's a grey for Abria. Let's roll. Okay, that one's fine, that one's fine, that one's fine. Everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
And now I need to roll for both.
Bye.
Now I need to roll for Jargon and for Tova.
Again?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, excellent. Tova, your roll is a natural 20.
Oh.
So you are unaffected by whatever is being possibly affected in this area for a time. At this point, though, Jargon, your part of you starts to reform. You see one of your arms starting to crawl along towards your head.
Oh, wonderful.
You now have an arm and a head under your control.
I begin by making an obscene gesture with my disembodied hand. Then grab the skull, toss it back onto the pile of bones, and crawl back.
Okay.
Will you be alright, or do you require help?
I was gonna say this is quite unusual for any time you've rebuilt yourself before, Jargon, because this is happening a lot faster than it would usually.
I might be out for a little while. Also, I admire your stone cold. I can deal with this.
Oh, you're not the first awakened undead I counted.
Really?
I'm still freaking out.
I have travelled this land for over 30 years.
Winslow is still freaking out. Rob, Abria, I need you both to make a perception check for us.
God damn it.
Considering the 2 of you are not doing anything.
Oh, it's
Natural 20.
Told me sooner.
A 7.
7
Natural
and
20.
Natural 20. Okay, Abria, you immediately notice that there seems to be a skeleton shambling towards the group.
Oh, that's fun.
You alert the group, obviously, but you can also all get a free hit on it, however you wish. So you get the first strike since you got a 20. So
I
So what do
also
you-
stab it.
you'll stab at it. You sure you want to do that to a skeleton? Not very effective.
Just let me headbutt it. It's fine.
I would suggest
You're-
maybe try using your loot.
I'll be right back.
Fine.
Just use your loot as a...
Yeah.
Just
Whack
whack
it.
it over the head.
Yeah,
Whack
I
it
feel
with your instrument.
fragile mallet. You could make an unarmed attack against it, but that's 1 damage.
2 actually, because it's bludgeoning.
Oh yeah, sure, but
So
I
what
make
are you gonna do?
d4 plus 6 damage, and I can attack twice.
So what do you want to do, Abria?
I don't even know.
Just hit it. It's a
Hit him with
skeleton.
something.
I mean, look at Jargon. He basically fell apart by being touched.
There's not much I can do other than like smacking over the head.
Well, smack it over the head then.
Fine.
Roll to see if you hit.
If it's with a limited force under improvised weapons, I think that's a d4.
I got a 9.
But 9 is not enough to hit. You miss. Luckily, you don't hit the ground with your loot, so it doesn't smash into a million pieces.
Thank God.
Rob, since you were the other one who was alert and around, you get to make the second hit.
Yeah, I tackle it.
Go for the neck and shoulder.
You tackle it while tied up.
Make a strength check.
Are we all going to
Awesome.
fall over now?
That's a 19.
You tackle it to the ground. It is now underneath you.
Yeah, let's punch it.
Go across,
Okay.
not into, you dummy.
You punch it for 1 damage.
I don't care.
2
I'm under
damage.
it.
Because
2
it's
damage.
bludgeoning. Okay. Tova, you'll go.
I will swing my quarterstaff at it and kick it. So
Okay,
2 attacks. I get
Go
to
on.
do 2 attacks.
Go on then.
Yes.
Quarterstaff attack first.
Quarterstaff
It
attack
hits.
first. 18.
That hits. That's damage.
That's where are my d8s? It makes 8 damage.
Okay, you crush the skull into dust, and the whole thing stops moving.
So I just stand there with my hoof in the air, just. Oh, well, that wasn't necessary.
No.
Good
Yep.
hit.
No. Naturally, I get up again after tackling it.
Yep. I'm just imagining Rob now with one of those wrestling masks on.
Yeah. El Matador!
Luchador.
Yeah,
There is
he
a
is,
luchador class.
he is basically a luchador at the moment because all he's done so far is tackle people and crush them.
You should have put the luchador class.
Yeah, you should have really. Oh
No.
Oh.
So yes, at this point I need to roll for everybody again.
Yeah.
Yay!
You think
I don't get any bonuses from getting that natural 20 before earlier.
You get that natural. You do because I don't roll for you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Think-
Out of the 3 of you, Winslow, Abria, and Rob, which one was the one with the black dice?
Rob.
That was
That was
no.
Rob.
That was Rob. Rob said black.
Okay, so Rob, you are fine.
I remember Rob saying black because I associated it.
You start feeling a bit off.
Haha, you. That was your chance to have the black dice, but no.
Hey, I'm just going and being honest, Rob. I just remembered it because I remember it. Black
Abria,
being your.
you suddenly feel very, very ill.
Oh boy.
Fun.
Yeah, you feel like you're gonna throw up any moment now.
I know that feeling.
Not good.
There's number 3. There's number 3.
Okay, now I need to roll for jargon.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes.
And at this point, his upper torso and his other arm reconnect to his head, and basically his entire upper body is reformed.
I am now a crawling corpse.
Yep, basically.
Basically, the player character in Zombie Crawler, except with no flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have fun.
So, you're all in the fog. Jargon is mostly reformed. Abria is looking very green and pale.
Winslow's going psychotic.
Yeah, Winslow's going psychotic, but doesn't look too great either. The deal is
Wait. Exactly how would I be tied to the rest of them?
by the rope
I know.
at the hip. At the
I mean,
waist.
how's it? Is it like wrapped around me in one continuous thing and then continues on, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Dang.
It surprises me that the wizard didn't provide us with protection gear.
He probably forgot. It wouldn't even
Quite
surprise me.
possibly.
First, like he's talking like, oh yeah.
It's probably a
Okay,
good
well,
idea to continue onwards.
Or he didn't know.
Yeah.
It wasn't like this
Or go
last
back
time.
and ask for hazmat suits.
Oh no, it's the plague of the rotting flesh that we remember from the space campaign.
Or the plague that set upon the
The
city.
plague.
Oh yeah, that one.
But it wasn't like this the last time, as I recall.
So you continue through the fog, following the directions of good old Jargon, who knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
I follow him. I haven't noticed anything wrong except for that my companions seem to be feeling a bit ill, which makes me worried about it. But I haven't been feeling any ill effects myself.
No.
Oh.
No, we're also fine.
So
Fine.
you continue on for a bit.
It's
I need to roll
fine.
for people again. At this point, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Okay, which one are you looking at that has the worst? No, color. What color?
The grey one.
That
Again.
would be Abria.
Daya.
Yeah. You suddenly feel very, very sick, Avria. And everyone else notices she's gone very, very pale. In fact,
Oh,
Do you need help?
she is. Just continue. I mean, she is hanging at the
There we
rope.
go.
We just pull her with us.
yeah, so she's currently looking very pale.
Just sort of stumbling along.
In fact, you
Hang on.
see that she falls over. And when she gets back up, you can see that, part of her face seems to have fallen off.
Oh dear!
Oh,
In fact, it reminds you a lot of what Jargon currently looks like in terms of glowing skeletal eyes.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to tug and pull at my rope.
Noticing
I would
the debacle going on back there, I'm going to stop moving and go back to have a look at this.
At this point, your legs have returned to you.
Okay,
So you are back fully functional.
back there, have a look.
I'm utterly terrified.
I'll see if I can when I get remove curse. Oh no, wait, you're a paladin, aren't
Yes,
you?
I am. I am currently thinking lay on hands as quickly as possible, but first I need to make sure she's still there.
She definitely seems exactly the same. She just looks a little bit weak in terms of stuff, and the fact that her face is now all skeletal.
My
Okay,
face is
so-
melting.
So basically, I'm going over there, grabbing her, and just talking to her, checking to see if she's still actually the person we came in with. Or if she's gone evil skeleton.
While there
It's perfectly the same.
is a crazed gnome not far from you.
Nope. And I need to roll something again, considering.
I'm going to use lay on hands at the first opportunity then.
Yep. Okay. First of all, Winslow, you start to feel very, very ill. Very.
Maybe we could go back and ask for hazmat suits.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we've come this far. We're already, you know.
Yeah, I'm already
Yeah,
halfway.
you're almost there now.
I'm like, am I immune at this point?
Yeah, we both are pretty good at the moment.
Yeah, there's no guarantee that wherever we're going will not have this effect.
Or will be worse.
Let's just kill that necromancer and they're good.
First things first, make sure make sure that more of her doesn't fall off.
Okay, you use lay on hands.
Yes.
I need to roll something then. Okay, that's fine. As you use lay on hands, you see the skin reform, and her head seems to just go back to normal.
Hmm.
So she's still looking very pale.
Okay.
Just sort of glassy-eyed.
Yeah. You don't look quite as bad as Winslow currently does, though. Winslow's looking a lot worse now.
Oh boy.
Especially considering he's panicking.
Right.
That he is.
I am going to use
Which
divine
means he is
sense. See
which
if I
probably
can-
means he's hyperventilating and inhaling it at a faster rate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's currently getting double the rolls of everybody
Oh
else.
fuck. I'm going to quickly use divine sense to see if I can find some form of safe area in the sort of in the surroundings, consecrated, desecrated, so on and so forth.
You find that the entire city is desecrated. There is not a single space that isn't.
Okay.
Not good.
We are going to take these two people and go out of the fog with them.
At this point, you can also sense an evil presence not too far in front of you. It's not too far away. You probably could reach it pretty shortly.
We should make a run for it.
The fog may be dealt with if we dealt with the necromancer.
Yeah.
True,
No
but do
guarantee.
these two look like they have that kind of time?
Yeah, then we have to make haste.
But then we would have to walk all the way back.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it seems your decision has been made for you, because from where you came, you can see there is now a vast collection of various skeletons of various things currently
so we're
appearing.
not going that way then.
Yeah,
No,
let's
Probably
They all
one
seem to
way
be-
from-
They're heading towards you, and there's quite a lot from a variety of different species.
let's go further quickly.
Unleash
Yeah.
me on them.
Right, so with that in mind, keep going
Let's go.
at a quick rate before these two die.
Okay, you continue forward.
Let's go.
I need to make basically one last roll for everyone except Winslow, who takes 2. At this point, so first off, Abria doesn't seem to get any worse. Then Silver, you start feeling quite ill.
Oh, brilliant. And here I almost thought I got immune.
Yeah.
And
Rob
when...
Yes, I
also
poke joking.
starting to feel quite ill.
Yes.
God damn it.
And
Winslow.
Winslow,
Slow.
surprisingly doesn't get any worse.
Surprisingly fine.
Surprisingly fine considering I rolled twice. Anyway, you arrive at the central tower. Immediately, Dragon, you really don't like this place. This is a place you know very well.
Oh, we're here now, aren't we? Great.
Yeah. And you can see it's a very large tower with the large doors that are open, and in the centre seems to be a hooded figure who has currently got their arms raised up to the sky and is chanting.
Chanting.
Right, no time for talk. Get him.
Yes.
Let's just take the rope, tie everyone loose again, and then send in the angry gnome.
Yes.
Okay, you do
Don't
this.
cut it up. Rope is.
As you approach, though, the figure turns, revealing very, very glowy red eyes. As it looks towards you, it raises an arm, and the ground just in front of you rumbles and judders and quivers.
This necromancer, is he undead? Is he a skeleton?
At the moment, you can't see. All you can see is a hooded figure with glowing, piercing red eyes. That's all you can see.
He's shockingly evil, I know that for a fact. Divine Sense
No
will
way.
let me know the type of creature as well.
Yep.
And it says to me that his type is...
Well, I need to check it. Oh god, this damn book!
Are we talking about the book with the purple guy on the front, and that's what we're facing, basically?
To an extent, I suppose. What would it be? Is it one of them, or is it one of them? I need to check. You get a sense that this creature is devil-like.
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 Okay?
That's what your divine sense is telling you, at least. And as you do this, the ground opens up in front of you, and a hulking, huge corpse of a creature begins levitating out of the ground. Its singular eye and massive maw trained directly towards you all.
An
It's a
undead
Tentacles
beholder!
flailing in.
A corpse off. Is he a skeleton? Is this creature a skeleton?
No, it's a zombie.
Okay.
It's a beholder zombie.
No,
I want
no,
my
not again.
blunt
Not
damage
again.
bonus.
No, Zorath, no, you are not sticking an undead beholder on us again.
Yes, I am.
God damn it.
Rolling.
Ah,
That's the second one. Why do you have a fascination with beholders?
Because they're awesome. They do so much.
Well,
They have so much fun.
How much it is?
All right, Zora, start asking for initiatives.
Okay,
You
Rob.
did. 19.
19. Silver.
That's 14. No, 13. 13.
13. Jargon.
well,
12. Winslow.
8.
8. Abria.
10.
10. Okay, Rob, you have the first move.
Okay, I grapple something.
You're gonna grapple one of the tentacles. Okay.
No, I grapple everything.
You grapple the what?
I grapple everything.
You can't grapple the entire beholder. That's just not a thing you can do.
Watch
But you
me.
could try to grapple at least 2.
Are you sure you want to do that, Rob? Are you sure you want to do that, Rob?
Yeah, you're sure. I rather grapple the necromancer.
Okay, make a strength check to see if you can grapple the beholder.
You said you would rather. Didn't you say you would rather grapple the necromancer?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Are you sure you want to grapple the necromancer?
Yes.
You make it sound so wrong.
No, it's not wrong at all.
Sure, you can do that if you really want to.
Yeah.
Do you really want to touch and essentially hug a necromancer?
Do you
Why
want to? Are you going for it then?
Yes.
No,
Hygienic.
You are. Okay, if
Do
you want
I
to
go
grapple,
for the Darwin Award?
I mean, gross.
so you're going to grapple the necromancer, yeah?
You just want to make us all undead, don't you?
Yeah.
You ready?
Zora's
Okay.
got-
Okay, right. He's grappling the necromancer. He doesn't need to
Yeah.
roll for this, but I do.
19.
Oh,
Again,
boy.
my roll is really great. 19.
No, I said you don't need to roll to grapple him. You grapple him. However,
Yeah.
I get to roll.
Winslow, could you not?
Sorry.
Not this book.
No, he picks out the rule book.
This book. And I need
when the DM
about...
needs to pull out a second rule book, you know you done fucked up, son.
Yeah. You goofed. You done goofed.
Oh, you goofed. Oh, you goofed.
This isn't even as bad as mine. This is worse than mine.
Yeah. I am basically the guy who said if he is asked to supersize, I am basically the GM
Okay.
said, "Do you really want to?" Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Adventure over.
Bow.
Okay, as you grapple the necromancer, a huge dark red light explodes around the two of you, and when it disappears, the necromancer is still standing there perfectly fine. As is Rob. Nothing happens.
That's why I'm after him.
Are you kidding?
Happened.
Are you
You're
literally
you grapple-
serious?
Yeah, you're literally just standing there. Though you are, you do feel kind of tingly.
Okay, so what happened?
I don't know.
I'm not going to say, just to see if he does it again. Because I really want him to do it again. Because that was incredible. Okay, Tova, it's your go.
Well. So this is a devil. We don't know yet if he is immune to the thing or not.
I have it at a grapple. Bonus attacks. Go for
I'm going
it.
to try and stay a reasonable distance away from the beholder and witch bolt the necromancer.
Okay, you aim a witch bolt at the necromancer, and it seems to ping off an invisible shield around him. Nothing else happens.
That's my spell slots. Gun.
You
Your witch bolt is still active. You can still use it next turn, but you'll have to change targets.
Okay.
So basically, a magical force field for magical items.
Jargon, your go.
Okay, so the two things we did to the necromancer didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sort of worked. Magic obviously just pings off.
Yeah, you have to grapple him.
Beholder first.
There's a very nasty-looking beholder that's just kind of floating in front of you all.
Yeah, we might
have
have to
deal
kill
with
the
that
beholder
first.
first.
Probably a good idea.
Let's see, he's boosting it or something. Fuck it, let's go for the beholder. I've had it with this thing.
Okay, go on
It
then.
didn't even do something.
In we go, and I go with a two-handed warhammer swing.
Roll to see if you hit.
Please, God, don't fuck with me now. 13.
You do hit, but it kind of bounces off the eyelid, which is very solid. It doesn't seem to do anything.
Right.
Next is Abria. What are you doing?
I have no idea, because everything we've done so far just seems to bounce off it.
Jackin was pretty close. He did attack the right thing, at least.
Blarg.
Can I try using Tasha's hideous laughter?
Yes, you can also
My
use it as your
violin.
alternate. You
Oh
do,
yeah,
yes.
I'll use my ultimate.
Okay, Abria is casting Tasha's Hideous Sadness,
Sadness?
which is very similar to Tasha's Hideous Laughter,
And
but
Altfire.
it makes them. But she has the classic tiny violin that's approximately sized like so, and so she pulls it out and she pulls that classic tune.
Play you the world's tiniest violin.
Yeah.
Go on, roll to see if you can activate its ability. What do I need to do?
Wait, what is
I have no idea.
Oh, right, okay.
what is it called again?
Tasha's Hideous Laughter is the spell.
Ah,
And we're using it in the form of the world's smallest violin.
ah.
Which, if you look up, you will find the music you need. Its most famous thing was shown in SpongeBob. I think. Okay, wisdom saving throw for the beholder. Oh, he has +2 on this. So that gives him this one. So wisdom save of 11. Is that more than your spell save DC?
No.
Just need to check something. His int is. Okay, nothing happens. The beholder is not affected at all.
Dun dun dun.
Damn.
Unfortunately, the beholder is too stupid to be effective.
Yeah, he's got an
Ow.
intelligence below 4.
Yep, he has an int of 3. So he's just like,
What?
No, that's fine.
next is the beholder's turn.
Is Tasha's hideous laughter targeted or is it an area?
It's targeted.
Targeted, that's too bad.
Ham and cheese
Hello.
pretzel. Yes.
Okay.
Waffle fries?
1, 2, 3. Okay. Right. So how many of you? There are 5. So let's see who he's going to target first.
I swear to God.
Oh!
Bugger. Now you went and made me hungry because ham and cheese pretzels are really, really good.
Oh, you're going to be first on the list of people to get
I'm-
hit.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Jargon. This is the
I need
consequence.
you to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's a consequence of me sitting in a restaurant and being very hungry. I will make you all hungry and want food.
On save.
Yep,
How's a 15?
that is successful. A beam of yellow energy fires towards you from one of the tendrils of the zombie beholder, and it hits you, but nothing seems to happen.
Oh.
This turn has just basically been nothing happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone
Winslow.
tries to do something.
Please do something.
I did something.
Javelin.
Javelin, go for it. Ranged attack.
Okay, and javelin plus the attack bonus.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep. So
So 18 plus 4.
Woohoo! You hit. Damage, please.
Damage is max
Which is
6 plus the attack bonus of 4.
so 10 damage.
I
Nice.
have basically maxed everything out on that one go.
You hit one of the you hit it in the side with the javelin, and the javelin kind of goes.
I
through
hit
the
it
flesh.
in the side of the javelin.
You hit it in the side of its eye, and it screeches a little bit, but just isn't hugely phased by it.
I've got a needle in my eye.
Rob, it is your go again.
Yeah.
Are you going to try and grapple the demonic creature again?
I thought I already grappled it.
No, when you tried to grapple it the first time, something happened, and you were left dazed a little bit and not grappling it.
Yeah, maybe I should grapple it.
Maybe you shouldn't grapple it.
Sure, go grapple it again. I will.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's right. Now I hit it with my axe.
You hit the demon thing with your axe.
Yeah, why not?
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Make a ranged attack to see if you hit.
A range attack.
He's
Wait,
he's
I'll be
literally
a fucking demon.
Oh, I thought you were throwing the axe. Oh.
no, he's hitting.
No.
He's just chopping.
Oh.
I'm standing in front of
okay. Okay.
Chop
I
chop
like this.
chop 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 chop.
I die anyway.
Oh.
Yeah.
I get to use this again.
No, I don't hit him.
Cute. No, you're not gonna hit it. No.
No.
I tried.
Yes, and you're probably going to die now.
Here we
No,
go.
I'm too awesome. I'm John Cena.
Once again, there is a brilliant flash of light.
I'm pretty certain that last time we faced an undead beholder, we were higher than level 1.
Yeah, we were.
But this, you may have been, yes.
And
Maybe this is a
unfortunately,
weaker
here's
one.
I think we were at level like 3 or 4.
we
You're
were.
level 5.
9 HP!
I know. It's
I
fun,
have
isn't
no
it?
idea how the hell
Yeah.
we're supposed to survive this.
You will.
We
you will
aren't
find out.
supposed to.
Oh, let's
You
put it
will
this way,
find out.
Tove, I have the same dice that I had during that encounter. I will probably matrix dodge the damn thing if it
So
doesn't.
once again, there is a blinding flash of light, and this time, instead of Rob just looking dazed next to the chanting devil creature, there is a wood elf looking dazed.
Polymorph!
What?
Polymorph!
What?
Polymorph or reincarnate?
Reincarnate.
Yeah!
I said, are you sure you
How
wish to
many-
grapple these things?
How
And
many
you
camp-
still decided to do it
Is
twice.
it an instant
Zora.
reincarnate?
Zorath!
Yeah.
How many campaigns are we going to have in which that spell is not used?
I don't know, but I just couldn't resist when
Yes.
when he decides to grapple an evil demonic creature that is chanting in the middle of the city, but there is this horrible purple fog that summons some sort of demonic beholder zombie creature. So you now have a wood elf.
Yay.
Okay.
There I am again. My internet dropped.
Well done, Rob,
I
you're
have
now a wood
issues with the reincarnate spell.
Wait,
I
what?
do
Let
too.
me just put that out there.
Yeah,
So
but
I missed basically everything from there standing a wood elf.
you
Wait a
are
minute.
now a wood elf.
Wait
Why
a
am
minute.
you?
Thing. Reincarnation also boosts you up to like your highest to your maximum HP. So basically, if we get low on HP, hit that guy, you might turn into a different race, but you'll be back on full HP.
That is true.
Hey, that mean I can wrestle.
Oh no.
Well, at least I'm not a girl. That could be worse.
It could be worse, yes.
Shut up.
I
Rob.
don't
Can't happen.
becoming anything but the beautiful satyr I am, though.
So okay, let's just delete human and add what wood elf.
At this point, a second zombie beholder shoots out of the ground.
Really?
What?
Yep.
Really?
There are now 2 zombie beholders in front of you, both looking very scary.
Okay, so
Just attack
we
it.
are obviously missing something. Either these are illusions, or we have a third entity somewhere which we actually should be attacking. Or just fuck us, I guess.
I'm not saying anything.
I have an idea.
Let's grapple some more.
It is my turn now, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Could I conceivably, because my witch bolt is still on,
Mm.
and it deflected off of him, could I just kind of spin in a circle, like dodge and spin in a circle and see if I hit anything other than the beholders and then what we expect would be in the room? So like a lightning radar.
Okay, sure, you can do that.
Please dodge.
I throw myself
Make a
to the
ranged
floor.
spell attack. Yeah, make a ranged spell attack.
Wait, is my HP full again?
Yes.
Ah, cool.
Oh, how's your 22 do you?
That's fine. You spin with your lightning, and you hear you hear a squeak, and you watch as the world around you to fizzle slightly.
Yes, should I roll a damage on that?
Yep, definitely roll a damage.
Oh, it's a little imp, isn't it?
Okay, 10.
Those things.
That's super
You,
good.
you get a 10.
I maintain it there anyway.
Okay, you hear a squeak, and everything starts to go a bit fuzzy. The beholders kind of like shudder a little bit and then just vanish entirely.
Oh, there we go.
My javelin dropping out of its eye.
Your javelin actually appearing in the wall behind it in the tower, which you threw it through.
So
you can
that's
see
all an illusion.
You can see Rob is no longer a wood elf; he's back human once again.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Got
The demon in the center is not there anymore. The purple fog seems to disappear entirely, though you still kind of feel ill, some of you.
got that.
And you can see that where Cover's Witch Bolt is currently hitting, there is a small little creature currently curled up in a ball being hit by the lightning.
It's a little imp, isn't it?
Yay for rather witch bolt.
Yeah.
He looks over to you and says a few words in demonic. Does anybody have demonic as a language?
I speak four languages, but not demonic.
Infernal, sorry, it would be.
Yeah, infernal.
Yeah, my thief good.
No, I speak Sylvan and Draconic, I do, but not infernal.
Okay. So none of you understand what he says.
No,
And then
give me 11 levels. I'll understand what he says.
a rift seems to open up behind him and he disappears into it. The fog seems to lift and you all start to feel quite a bit better.
Okay. Could I see the rift, what he disappeared into, how it looked on the other side?
Perception. See if you can.
Oh, total of 20.
Yes, you can see. It looked quite dark, but there was fire around. It reminded you of somewhere you really, really wouldn't want to be.
One
Very
of the
much
9
like
levels.
a hell's. Yeah.
One of the 9 levels of hell.
Doesn't seem like a pleasant plane.
No.
What?
Yes, the fog seems to lift from around you, and you suddenly feel a lot less. You feel like you've had a weight lifted off you.
Well then.
Because your minds seem to have been messed with. At least that was the thing. You can still see there's various undead and skeletons around, but they're not bothered by you at all. Just kind of wandering around aimlessly.
Okay.
That's fine.
Well then.
At this, I will inspect Abria again. Have a look. Just see, was there actually any damage, or was that also...
There is absolutely nothing wrong with her at all. He's
to
perfectly
suggest that
normal.
there ever even was damage in the first place.
Yeah.
Yep. It was all just an illusion.
Fun.
Huh.
Right, so have we done what we came here to do, or?
I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fog has been lifted. Everything seems back to the way it was before.
I
Dave was
tried.
here.
I tried to retrieve my javelin.
You do so successfully.
Mm.
Doing so, though, you notice something sparkle in buildings to the right.
Let's investigate.
Uh-oh.
Yes, well, it's not like the undead are using it. Let us
Yeah.
You head towards
I
it.
shoot off after it ahead of the other.
Yep. You see what's sparkling. It seems to be some sort of ring.
I crouch over it, hiding it from the rest of them.
We are seeing it, Winston.
Jesus.
What
Hey,
is
Brad.
that?
Ouch. Whatever you do, stop it.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
hey,
aren't
right.
you on an iPad?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
So moving around would most likely do that.
Ah.
Or...
Check your messages, Jargon.
Yeah, I saw. I try and stop Winslow from touching the ring. Hold on! Not good. Bad, not bad, bad, stop, bad.
Are
no.
you reaching for the ring, Winslow?
I am golden with my precious.
Okay, I would
So
like you
that's
to
a
make a
yes.
wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
A what?
A wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Is it against magic? Then that just cancels out because I have advantage on saving throws.
Okay, so yes, so just a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. No.
Somehow I have the feeling we don't end up with that where we started.
5.
Okay,
No, wait, not 5.
anybody,
7.
no, anybody who would like to try and stop Winslow from doing so, please make an agility check to see if you can try and stop him.
Oh, bloody me.
I'll join in and try and
Yeah.
Ability.
Sure.
I get
Good
a
thing you
natural
didn't say
1 on my
athletic.
attempt.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you basically fall over flat on your face and your
Yeah.
arms and legs detach.
Ow.
18 here.
What would
9.
agility be?
Dex.
Dex.
You said acrobatics, didn't you say?
No, agility.
Athletics.
He said agility, which
Agility.
was
Yeah, you
probably
said
a leftover
agility.
from last campaign because it's called Dex.
Yeah.
Dex, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, then just 16.
16. Okay, you successfully get over to Winslow and you tried to stop him.
Yeah.
I need you
got
to
17.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as well, since you're now closer to the ring.
Okay.
If she fails as well, that would be hilarious.
Ouch.
Yeah.
6.
Okay, you push Winslow away and you try to get grabbed for the ring.
Oh no.
Okay, I try to stop her too.
Okay,
By
make,
now you would gather
make
as
your
well
dex-
from
make your dex check.
That's a 19.
Okay, you're successfully getting the way. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. That's a 7.
You try and put the ring on.
At this point, I just stop and stand and just go.
Yeah,
him
God
shoving
damn it.
me away, did that break it?
Yes.
Yes, I'd say, thank you, don't do that.
Too
You-
late.
I
can-
don't shove him away, I whack him over the head, like try and break it up. Don't do that.
Okay, just make a wisdom saving throw.
You
for-
broke him.
Wait,
See if you can make a wisdom saving throw to see if you can stop. Rob.
who? Me or Rob?
Yes.
Okay.
You.
Yeah, you.
This is a lot better, 22.
Okay, you successfully knock it from Rob. None of you feel the evil pull from the ring anymore.
Ah.
I still want the pretty shiny.
No, you
Don't
do
do
not.
that.
I don't have any sort of cleansing on me. Perhaps if I don't know, just doused in incense or something.
Did you have incense?
Sure.
I do. But I sort of doubt it would work.
You throw the. You're gonna try and douse it in incense. Go for it.
Well, douse and douse, it's powder, so I suppose I'll
Out of the ring.
I'll take something
throw some dirt
in the
at it.
area, stick it in my sensor, just without touching the ring, put incense over it, light it, and then just start spinning it around.
As you spin, you hear a horrible screeching noise.
Just
The
him or
ring-
all of us.
The ring ignites into horrible flame. Everybody's hearing this. It's a horrible
I'm
sound.
seeing it.
And after you stop, you see that the ring has just completely disappeared into a powder.
Good,
Great.
nobody touched that.
What did you do?
Congratulations! You just dealt with the ring of unending pain.
Ooh, ring of unending pain. I am glad I got rid of that.
Yep, I will give you the description of this thing in a bit.
Yeah.
But first of all, we'll say that you leave the area and head back to the tower.
Ooh.
Yes, if that is any sign, no,
Which is-
no good loot can come from this area.
No, everything
Thank the-
is.
Thanks,
A little
Sanctuary,
bit-
for incense.
Yeah. And if you did try to go for stuff, Dragon would probably advise you against it.
Yep.
So yeah, that's the
I-
ring of
I-
ending pain. So you head back to the tower, and that's where we're going to end off today's session.
Yep. We are
Um,
way over time, actually, from what we
Yeah,
usually
we
do.
are about half an hour over time. I will make mention now that for next session, everybody will be level 2.
Right?
So we'll sort out level ups for people. But yeah, that's where we're going to end off today. Thank you very much for watching this very long D&D video, and we will see you next week, hopefully.
Thank you.